And good morning to you. We're on. Yes, I set it up. That's good. I like that. Yay, me. Let's do it. .601, Angry Tuesday.
Angry. The weather's angry.
So,
yeah.
Be careful out there. If you're out and about, it's so icy. You got to be careful.
yes, very icy this morning. If you live on a secondary road, which everybody on Earth does, because no one actually just lives on 81.
I'm on the main road.
Correct.
They didn't do nothing to them. And they are slippery this morning.
Very. We were all hydroplaning a little bit.
Oh, I slid big time this morning. And I mean, I was going slow, but it was no way to stop, and it was on a hill. And I was like, you just gotta go. Take it easy.
You gotta give yourself a little bit extra time to get to work.
Yeah,
yes, because it's gonna take you a little bit longer.
Be careful. You at least have this good news: Monica's off the road and not allowed back on it until the sun is out. So you're safe as far as that.
I take my time. Weather like this, though, I'm focused, man.
Yeah, but there's a thing called too slow.
Yes.
When it gets to snow and ice.
True.
And if you go too slow, which you do, which is why you end up crashing in 1 inch of snow. This happens all the time with you.
What?
It's because you go too slow, and the minute
last
you start going up a hill,
I was the one that got out of it. And there was like traffic backed up over on Brandon, and I was the one that made it up the hill. Everybody else was just like, stop.
Don't you love stories like that have no facts, no dates, no references,
the cop that was
no
there,
anything? Remember that snow? I was the only one that got through it.
That
doesn't make any sense.
I was the one that was trucking on up.
Last snowstorm, Zack brought you to work.
No, this is when I left from work. I was leaving from work.
She makes no sense.
It
Just
doesn't
don't even.
Well, I'm telling you, it is fact, and but it is fact.
It is.
All right.
It is
I'm
fact.
telling you. I don't care if you
fact.
believe me or not. Put some pickles and some garbage in it.
Yeah.
But this morning I was really just creeping on along. I was just after I slid, I'm like, okay, all right. I was going slow to begin with, but
the good thing about creeping is our time coming to work. No one's really on the road,
No.
so it's okay.
But
Thankfully, next when it's time to go home for us,
it'd be good.
We shouldn't have any issues.
Once the sun comes out, a lot of the schools are delayed today, and again, when the sun comes up, it's going to be 55 degrees today.
Yep.
We're good to go, but we did not bother to treat any secondary roads, which is kind of a common practice around here. This is the New England complainy in me that comes out, and I apologize, but I don't know. Every year, it's as if winter takes us by surprise, and we do have winter here every single year.
Yeah. We're in the mountains, Roanoke Valley.
Where's Salt Bay at? We need some Salt Bay.
I love Salt Bay.
Yeah,
we
need
need
that on there.
This is a perfect time for salt. You throw it down, it works. It's done.
Yeah, we knew this was coming. I don't know.
And there is 581, 220, those sorts of things. 81, it does have treatments on it. But I'm not sure if we just assume that you can teleport to those places and then you're good to go. And every other road, good luck on you.
But you just got to be careful.
Take it easy.
Yes, take it easy. If you are in a situation where you can wait until the sun comes up, it'd be a good idea. I mean, I'm looking at Channel 13 right now. There's 3 accidents in Lynchburg from near 29, 501, like that whole area.
Yeah.
So it is going to be an issue as we head into the morning. We will keep you posted on all of that. We're broadcasting live. K92 Radio is on your radio. It's on your phone. If you want the K92 Radio app, just get it. It's free. Gets you all that. And it's on your Facebook as well. So if you want to watch the video, it is the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. For example, if you have like an Amazon Fire Stick.
Yeah.
You download the Facebook video app. And you can watch it right there on your TV.
We're on TV.
Yeah, that's how I watched the red carpet Golden Globes this year because I am of the unplugged, so I don't have the network stuff anymore. It was perfect. It's great.
Yeah. You struggled a little bit trying to watch the countdown to New Year's, too.
No, it's not okay.
You and your
that was not at my house. If it was at my house, I would have made darn sure.
Yeah,
I make you this promise. The Super Bowl will be on at my house. I can guarantee you that.
Really?
Uninterrupted. That is not a problem.
All right.
But yeah, when you got to trust other people and they say, well, we have a computer hooked up with a wire and it's bad internet, we're going to, you're screwed. You're screwed.
That's how I tried to watch the Floyd Mayweather fight.
Yeah, and?
It was not successful.
Yep.
Well,
I
it
suppose,
was for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, at least
in
with
5 minute
the
intervals.
Mayweather fight, you find your crappy stream and you think, okay, well, this pixelated black thing is beating the pixelated white thing.
Right.
I can figure that out at least. I have some
That's
color
true.
designation, so I know what's going down.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that sort of black arm go this way and hit the sort of black white face. That would be, anyway.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
like,
I'm just describing in colors.
Yes, that's right.
That's all it is.
Conor McGregor was the
That's
white
true.
pixelated thing he's describing.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, it's a challenge for me because I don't see color. I only see pixelated, illegal streams of the internet because, yes,
That's right.
what it is.
Because he's unplugged.
Yeah. We really are starting to backslide where we have all this great HD technology and none of us are taking advantage of it because we don't want to pay.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very expensive nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I mean, at the same time, you get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
You do. You do. You have to watch, it looks like Minecraft. When your kids play that game, that's what every pay-per-view looks like. You think, is he winning? I don't know. Hot List is coming next. What do you got?
Oprah for president. Could it happen? And we got to talk about Mariah Carey and her divitude at the Golden Globes. That's next in the Hot List. Terrible, though.
Yep. I tapped that brake a little bit going down Brandon. I was like, oh.
Yep.
Okay. I felt that same, like,
Dib, 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 dib.
it's like you get that same thing when it's like snow under your brakes and stuff, too, though.
Yeah, with the ice, I'm like, oh.
Howdy, howdy. What up, Joyce?
Brandon's a
Dollar
major
Shine,
road. Like, it's
Ben,
But
Tasha, Micah, Shanda, David, Charlene, Vanessa.
So I have two Meryl Streep and Kimmel and Oprah since she doesn't want to run.
No, I mean, now, I don't know. There's reports and then there's not reports. Roanoke County has announced that they are closed, by the way, so you know. I mean, again, it will be 50 degrees today. This is why I tell you right now, here's your bonus Facebook Angry Zack rant. This is why I don't ever want to hear it from the schools when they give me crap when I pull my kids out to like take them on vacation. And they sit there and be like, well, attending school is very important, and if you miss 4 days, and I'm going to make you come in and sit in a meeting. F that. You cancel when it's raining. You cancel when it's going to be 55 degrees out. So don't give me any shit when I don't send my kids to school when you close at the same time. If it's that important, get your ass there. Look, I get it. You make the argument, but just don't yell at me at the same time. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Yeah. I'm bad at love.
Oprah for president.
Oprah.
What are the chances? What's the chances that it will happen? People are online on Twitter, Instagram.
They are growing.
And they want President Oprah. They want that to happen. But Oprah says she's not running for president.
This is what she said 3 months ago.
Yeah.
That is just not going to happen because that would not be my strength. My strength is bringing people together. My strength is connecting people to ideas. My strength is allowing people to see the best of themselves, even in the worst of times and circumstances. That is not my thing. That would not be what I would be able to do well.
Well, that's what she said.
See,
but
now
she
that's
has
what
two
everyone
friends.
they're saying to her, that's why we need you, Oprah.
Yeah, well, they say, sources say that her two besties has to be Gail and someone else. Maybe Stedman. I don't know. But they're in her ear saying, why?
Ultimate friend zone.
Well, they're talking to
Stedman.
her. But they're in her ear saying, you know what? Maybe you should.
Well, the rumor is she's thinking about it.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, she's really thinking about it.
No,
But
I go off what she said. Last thing she said was no. I'm
Yeah.
not.
But
That's
Gail
not my
was right
thing.
there. She's
How she
like,
makes that
Oprah,
speech, the groundswell
you
comes.
can do it.
People, I mean,
That
if
was a
you
great speech.
If you all politics aside, if you start thinking to yourself, Oprah would have a legitimate chance.
Yeah, she
to win.
would.
She absolutely.
Sure
I don't
would.
care what you stand for. If you are dead against her or you're dead for her, she absolutely stands a chance to win. So if you're her and you start thinking, yo, wait a minute, I could be president.
Yeah.
Like if you had a legit chance, and then you really start thinking,
I know.
maybe I
The
should
first
do
black
this.
female.
By the way, here's
mean-
your blow your mind clip from 1999. Donald Trump. This is before everything. He was on with Larry King, and this is when he first started tossing out, maybe someday I'll run for president.
You have a vice presidential candidate in mind?
Well, I really haven't gotten quite there yet. I guess
it's just you
Oprah. I love Oprah. Oprah would always be my first choice. I'll tell you, she's
Oprah.
really a great woman, though. She is a terrific woman. She's somebody that's very special.
Would she be someone? I mean, kidding aside, that you might
I
think
mean, if
about?
she'd do it, she'd be fantastic. I mean, she's popular. She's brilliant. She's a wonderful woman. I mean, if she'd ever do it, I don't know that she'd ever do it.
And just think,
Now
maybe
with,
maybe they'll come together and all of America's heads will explode.
I love old clips, make you laugh.
Tropla 2020? Is that it? Tropra? Can we do that? Is that what it is?
That pass. Yeah.
Oprump? Would it be Oprump? I don't know.
Oh, maybe Mariah Carey. She would join. She'll be. in
God, just
office.
think about it. If they really did run together, though, no one would know what to hate or love anymore. It would be the most confusing ticket
yeah.
ever. You'd be like, I don't know if I like this or
Like,
not.
Yeah, it's
That'd
just
be
real
worse.
life.
I
What's going
support
on?
it, but I don't. What do I do?
Yeah, Mariah Carey. If you missed it, she had a little divitude going on at the Golden Globes because Meryl Streep. She says that Mariah stole her seat.
Yeah, what happens is during commercial breaks, they kind of just get up and they move
mingle.
around and they talk.
And they have
then
assigned
when-
seating,
when
right?
yeah, sort
Yeah,
of.
most
Well, you
of them.
saw. I mean, Oprah was right in the front.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's
I mean,
not
she gets whatever seat she wants.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but they do seat them accordingly. But when they're moving around and they're talking, because the tables are sort of they're tables. It's not like regular seating. When they're about to come back from commercial, all right, everybody sit. And you kind of just have to sit wherever you are. And Mariah sat in Meryl Streep's seat.
I saw something that said Mariah Carey stole your seat. Is that true?
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
Stole my seat. Yeah, I came over and there she was, next to Spielberg, sucking up.
I see. Yeah.
613, old people and their teeth. As the years go by, do they turn into a soft mashed potato-y sort of thing that just causes them to all fall out? Monica Brooks has a theory.
She's waiting.
Yes. Is there any facts to this ridiculous theory? Sometimes there are. We'll get to that next on your K92 Morning Thang as we go show within the show now. That's because Facebook sucks. That's why. I don't know. It's all screwy. It was like looping the same part when I was like complaining about technology.
They heard you.
They do hear. They hear you and they say, "Hey, we're gonna." Even though people actually would like to know that you're up and live, we're gonna squash any ability of that to show up in metrics unless you give us money. Even though these people go out of their way to like your page, which to me would constitute the relationship right there, but whatever. Scuse. Na da da da. Opera. I wonder if politicians will ever run for president again, or if we've tapped into it's going to be celebrities taking each other on every 4 years. I mean, just wait till like athletes get into the mix and
Nah.
There's a guy called The Rock. Maybe you've heard of him.
But I feel different about The Rock. The Rock and Tom Hanks.
But again, ain't got no experience. Nope. They don't know nothing. I mean, if you watch Idiocracy, there is a former pro wrestler who is president in that movie. It's The Rock. I mean, that's basically what it is. Now, it's Terry Crews, if it's the character, but. Yep. And the president's middle name is sponsored by Mountain Dew. Slippery. Slippery. Hi, slippery. So for the schools, you can basically say like lots of delays, and these are closed. And then just read those. There's 4 closed. Allegheny, Botetourt, Pulaski, Roanoke County. Yep. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica Zack, Freddie Mac. Broadcasting live on the radio as well as Facebook Live. You want to watch the video. Monica has new hair.
I do.
Well, it's New Year's Eve. Was that the debut of the hair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep,
so this is 2018 hair. Pardon my question. Does this hair belong to you? Is it attached to your head by Jesus and follicles?
Oh, and great stylist, yes.
Okay.
Technically,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So it's not a wig.
It's not a wig.
Okay, it's a weave.
Yeah, it's a weave.
There's weave.
Mhm,
That's fine.
weave. Yeah.
So yes,
So it's a
to
mix.
answer your
It's
question.
a mix.
It's a mix.
Yeah.
The safe.
It's a mix.
It's
The
not a
answer is
wig,
yes.
but it's also not fully yours.
No. Mm-mm. No, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of
Weave is a fascinating thing. I don't mind. It's fine, but it's one of those things where it's amazing too, where someone goes from no hair to butt length hair in a day, and then it all looks fairly normal.
Sometimes it takes 15 minutes. You can make something happen. You know.
Yeah.
Make it
Doesn't
happen.
even take
It's
a
like
day.
Geico.
And then other times, 15 minutes, yes. But the other times it could be hours. But
Yes.
Monica knows about both.
Oh yeah,
I sure do.
15 minutes all
Absolutely.
the way up until
the one thing
like 8
Monica
hours.
doesn't know about, even though deep down she knows, she will always claim ignorance as to where are the people who had their head shaved for these weaves. Where'd this hair come from?
I have no idea. Well, I will say when I went to the hair shop before, one of the clerks, she asked Ava. She's like, "Oh, I like her hair."
Oh God.
And Ava, we just both looked. I'm like, I'm buying a pack.
Yes, but Mommy also said, "Here's my card. Let me know how much."
Yes.
Let me just if
I
there's
know.
yes.
Ava backed away like, "Huh? Yeah." Like, no.
Because it is human hair, right?
Yeah.
And Monica,
You can buy cheap weave. I mean, it'll melt.
that's
though.
horsetail.
Yeah.
That's,
But yeah, real. 100%
human hair. And Monica likes to live in a world where it was all acquired through above the board means. People who just really wanted to donate their hair, but not to Locks of Love, but to Locks of Monica. They wanted to do that. I maintain that there's probably some sort of seedy underground that trolls poor areas of this world, third world countries, offering $2 for people to shave their heads.
I have no idea.
And then they boil it all
They
in
probably have some kind of movie based on it, or some kind of show or something like that.
Never thought that deep into it, Zach. Jeez.
I'm telling you, though. Think about it, though.
I just got to pull my hair out my head now.
Where does all this hair come from? And they say it's real hair.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's
It is
some
100%.
sort of, it comes together in, you see those neighborhoods in a movie like Slumdog Millionaire, those poor kids, and they're very, very poor. And somebody
Well, you make
comes
me
in
feel really bad about my weave today.
Yeah,
$5.
I'm saying right now.
But it looks good on Monica. So if you want to see Monica's hair, where did it come from? We don't ask questions.
I don't know. I have no idea.
We don't make assumptions either.
No one asks questions. Nobody asks questions.
Well, yes,
Well,
but
it
you don't
says
ask
it on the
questions
pack
because
sometimes.
but you don't want to know.
I'm gonna
You don't
ask
necessarily
Google.
want to know.
I'm going to ask Google here in a second, see what's going on. There's a lot of wild theories in this world. I'm allowed to throw them out, too.
Yeah.
If Monica can throw out theories about old people and their soft old teeth, I think I'm allowed to come up with ridiculous weave theory as well.
She also enjoys some vodka and hot dogs, which I would think hot dogs would be kind of dangerous, too. You know,
It's Betty White we're talking about because she's very old.
as older, your dentures and stuff bite down.
Oh, your
Called your
dentures.
throat.
Why you gotta assume she's got fake
I
teeth?
imagine she does by now. I think we would probably have 96. Probably got dentures by then. Your real teeth are too soft. Your gums are too soft or something. They fall
No,
out.
not if you
I
take
think
care
so.
of them.
I think your gums get weak. 96. They start falling out.
What's
Teeth start
the
falling.
oldest you can
not-
be with real teeth?
Gonna necessarily say no to Agent 41 over here. That maybe she's
I think because your
correct.
body, everything's kind of soft and mushy. You're starting to, you're getting older. So I think your gums and I'm not trying to be fun. I'm trying to be for real.
No,
for
I'm
real.
asking, what's the maximum, like, what's the oldest age you can reach before,
I think
like, your teeth
85
start
is when
falling?
you really start feeling like the soft gums.
Okay, so Monica
85.
says that when you hit 85, your mouth turns essentially into mashed potatoes, is what it is.
Your teeth get a little loose.
And your teeth get a little loose.
They get a little loose.
I guess that's why you would do that.
85.
People are chewing when they don't have anything in their mouths. That's what it is.
Yeah, they start sucking the gums.
And we had professionals weigh in, people who work in dentist's office, and Monica is 100%
wrong.
That is
Wrong.
not true.
It said someone's in the office, 106.
Yeah, 106
Real
years
teeth.
old, and they had
Good
real
gums.
teeth that were good and hard and could bite things. They were not mushy little soft teeth,
No.
whatever
Yeah.
that
That's
is.
strong.
What made you?
teeth.
What made you think that? Like, where do you come up with that kind of theory?
I'm just looking and thinking that you
You're
reach a
looking
certain
at-
age. Certain people.
what
yeah.
probably happens, Fred, is there is some sort of transition of personality from the weave, wherever that hair came
gosh.
from.
Oh, you become like
Yes,
I
you-
become that person.
You absorb some crazy theories and just some craziness of that person.
But you kind of believed it. I mean, you believe it a little bit.
just
At a certain age.
I never.
Yeah, you didn't doubt it.
I
I
can
doubted
never-
it 100%. You were like, well,
I can
maybe.
never fully doubt the crazy of Monica because
That's true.
Agent 41,
It's hard
we
to.
call her that because she is correct 41% of the time. Not a majority, just enough to keep this crazy train going.
Yeah. Just enough for us to still listen from
Just
time to time.
thankfully, and you remember this, Monica, today you're wrong. You remember
Wrong.
that you're wrong today, and now I'm going to start Googling weaves like a weirdo to figure out what's going on. I want to get down to the bottom of this weave. I want the
Nitty-gritty.
story behind the weave. That'd be a good documentary.
I
The
know.
story behind the weave.
On 2020.
Netflix.
Good luck.
Let's get it going. Yeah, let's do it.
You doing all the Go do all the research yourself. That'll take you a long time. There is an trailer tractor. What?
Yeah, trailer tractor?
Tractor trailer.
Tractor trailer?
Tractor trailer accident.
Yes, that one.
Oh, that one.
Uh-huh.
That kind of truck. 81 North, mile marker 149 in Botetourt County. The right lane and right shoulder there are closed. That's going to cause some backups. So you want to avoid that area if you can. If you see anything, pull over, text it safely to the number 52353. Very icy roads this morning. You want to definitely be careful, especially secondary roads. And we got some school closings this morning. Roanoke County, Allegheny County, Botetourt County, and Pulaski County are all closed. There are lots of 2-hour delays for most other schools in the listening area, some 1-hour delays for daycare centers as well. Got you covered online anytime, K92radio.com. Again, very icy this morning. Sunshine today, getting to 53, so that should melt away later on. 41 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
La la. Lori, the roads are terrible. So be careful this morning. Caitlin, good morning. Hi. Hello, Summer, Linda, Samantha. But yeah, Lori, the main roads have some treatment down on them, but any of your residential roads are suck piles. So if you have any kind of hill, watch out. Jabba-dabba-doo-doo, hey, Brock. Hi, Samantha. Let's see. Oh, yes, that's right. I was Googling weaves. Hang on. Oh, this is getting interesting already. I'm learning about weaves.
Oh.
It's getting interesting. Oh.
Missy's driving home from Bedford.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Driving home from Bedford. What's home? Roanoke?
Yeah.
Where was she at?
At the hospital.
Oh. Damn it.
Ay, ay.
What did Dora do to him?
I think you
Oh,
mad
the team.
you
Okay.
mad at the game. Yeah.
Well. Okay. A lot of rage right there. They're used to it. They're just
Stand by.
like, okay.
Up, get your cameras out.
Man, I am learning about waves.
You over there learning?
I don't know if you want to know.
Well, that's why I don't ask a question about it. I just buy. Like
Monica's got weave in. Do you have a Remy weave?
Remy.
All right, you have a Remy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you
Highest
ever
quality.
Have you ever had a standard weave?
No.
Okay.
Because I know about.
You can feel
not
good
to.
about that then, because if you're a weave purchaser, I mean, you should know this.
Yeah.
The standard weave, for the most part, comes from hairballs in China. They pull them out of drains and out of people's combs, and then they boil it down and they clean it.
Yeah, it's probably really cheap.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it is. You get what you pay for,
Yeah.
and that's why it's so expensive.
The
Remy
quality's not that great.
It's good.
Now, Remy is, comes from India, and most people, they say they shave their heads for religious rituals.
Yeah.
But it is still just big piles of hair on the floor at these random barbershops, and
clean
then
it.
they sell it at hair auctions, and then it comes to this country.
Yeah, they
and
clean it.
Goes
And
on.
then I buy it.
And these people they're getting their hair cut by choice. Right? Exactly.
Allegedly. That's,
Well, you just said for religious purposes.
Yeah, but they do say do this or else. So or else you're a bad religious person. You go to wherever the bad place is and whatever that religion is.
A lot of these countries,
I
they
suppose.
only have one thing to do.
And again, if you are able to then sell your hair at auction, I'm telling you, there are poor people in India that are shaving their heads, and women in China also combing their hair out, saving it, and then selling it to the hair peddler when they go door to door and say, y'all got any hair? Imagine that, dude.
Like,
I get the feeling
what's your
there's
hair?
at least one hair peddler in Bedford County. He knocks on every door. Yo, y'all got some hair? Anyone got some hair today?
Put it in the bag. Yep.
Why gotta be Bedford County?
I know. But
Because of all the counties around here that would have a hair peddler, I do believe if you made me choose, which county would you choose?
I wouldn't.
what do you call Bedford? Because you say it's
I
right
wouldn't.
there. Because it's
See?
in between Lynchburg and Roanoke. So
I don't
you
discriminate.
call it because your cell phone signal drops out. You call it what?
I mean,
wormhole?
Yeah,
What
is
is
it it's the Stargate, the
The Stargate,
undocumented
yeah,
Stargate.
Stargate.
And also, I mean, Monica is from the small community, unincorporated in Bedford of Body Camp.
Yep.
Body Camp starts with hair on your body.
That's a wild theory right
I
there.
know.
Jeez.
So if you see Jerome, Bedford County's last remaining hair peddler, tell him hello this morning as he's going along and see what. Let me know what the going rate is. Scoopla is next. Let's get you in love by Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I'll give you the tips. Is how you can do. You got 5 weeks to be in love
Plenty of time.
by Valentine's Day.
Like, what you got against Bedford County?
I mean, if you said if there's one county in the listening area that has a hair peddler, what county is it? That's my answer. And they say there's one place in the area that has a
Well, that's
hair
probably
peddler. What's your answer number 2? My guess is Vinton. Those are my guesses. It's nothing but love.
Between Bedford and Lynchburg, those are probably the two. I mean, white people don't wear weaves. I mean, they wear like clip-ins.
No, you can't. I mean,
it's like it's different.
No, they do because there's plenty of white women that get extensions. Jessica had extensions for a while.
Really, but the thing is, though, where her hair is different, you really have to clean to make sure that you.
But extensions are the same thing. Extension and weave is exactly the same.
It'll hold better in our hair just because of the texture.
Ruth.
Well, they're not
Ashley.
White girls aren't getting extensions from India. Unless they're changing the color. Like white girls aren't wearing really.
Happy New Year, Troy.
Most time, like this, even the cheaper, it will look better on.
Yeah, like blonde or brunette hair, like it's not.
What up, Oscar?
Like the,
Oscar.
If I spray painted that, it's still not gonna look blonde. It's not gonna look right. It's not gonna look natural.
Couple of texts about
Accidents.
220 north.
Accidents everywhere. I mean, she could put in a cheap clip in from CVS.
Yeah.
And
Black girls can't do that.
No.
I don't. You don't. Oh man! But you see the pictures of the hairball farms in
She's wearing the hairball.
Myanmar. Yeah. So
Pull off
Malaysia.
but if I did, it would be like shame.
Roanoke City close too.
Okay.
What?
You just scroll across the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Just not on our list though. Yeah. I think it's mainly just like the buses though. It's the buses.
Yeah.
That's what they really go off of because they got to go on these back roads and stuff.
We just gotta get.
Yeah, 220 is going to be trail. Those hills and stuff. It's going to be all warm later.
Roanoke City Schools, your robocall is coming because they're closed.
Yep.
So if your kids want to put their short sleeve shirts on later and build a dirt man, have fun with that on this
What they
snow
gonna
day
do?
here. It is very icy this morning. It's very icy this morning. I'll tell you that right now. It will be 55 degrees later on today when that thing called the sun comes up.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure it still will. It's fine.
I think so. Yeah, but right now, be careful.
They take precautions.
I
on the school
understand
buses
they
and
are
things,
taking
so.
precautions. I
get
consider
it.
this a one-for-one trade that the next time my kids are absent because I take them to, say, Washington, D.C. or something for a long weekend, I don't want to hear complaints from the school.
Only
either.
if you take them to the museum and the Smithsonian.
Sure, always.
Educational.
Because you know me, I love books. Big fan. I read all the time, man.
Gosh, my dad used to make me do that.
Cooking magazines. That is what I
Spring
read.
break, we had to read books.
This actually might be one of those days
come
because
on.
the kids, this is now 3 days running where most of them have not gone to school.
Yeah.
And I think today's one of those, no, you don't get to sit around and watch TV and you don't get your iPad.
Well, that was Ava yesterday. She had to read. Yeah. I'm getting my call right now.
No, there it is.
Yes.
Say hi to Justin McLeod for me.
Yes. Hello.
I do enjoy his robocall. Hearing it a lot lately.
Yeah.
6:35 here on your K92 Morning Thang. Let's focus on love. Let's get you in love for Valentine's Day.
You're not saying like love someone. You're saying in love. There's a difference there. That's like really
3 ways to make someone
About
fall
'em.
in love with you by Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Because, like, how long, it's probably a difficult question, but maybe how long did it take you and Jared to fall in love? Like, how long would you say before you said, I love you?
That's a hard question because we were friends before. So
Sure.
yes, I already loved him as a friend, I guess you could say.
Oh,
but
Lord.
yeah, I
You
loved
women
him
in
as a
there, I
friend.
love you as a
I don't know,
friend.
but in love, I don't know. It wasn't that long.
That's like saying I love salad as a food. You really don't. Come on.
I can't even remember who said I love you first.
I'm sure it was him. You're a very stubborn individual. There's no way you
You were
I was
probably
like,
waiting on him to say it
Yeah,
first.
There is
right?
no way.
I was like a
Monica
quick,
said
like,
it
love you,
first.
and just walk off. And he's like, what'd you say? I don't know. I can't remember what happened.
Oh, we got to ask him. Let's
Yeah.
ask Jared.
I'm gonna ask
He'll
him.
be
'cause
honest.
I need to know though.
So I can make someone fall in love with you because I know you're sitting there single right now, and and all of us, we are your friends.
Yeah, we're here for you.
We're sick of you sitting there pining away. So we want you to be in love. And let's go ahead and take care of that right now. 3 ways to make someone fall in love with you by Valentine's Day. You got 5 weeks.
All right. Hopefully these are natural ways.
Well, yeah. Now, okay. The first and foremost, you kind of have to meet somebody. I
Oh,
can't help.
well,
I can't help you with
yes.
that part. So you got to meet someone, and maybe you guys are starting to hit it off. Maybe you're doing some sort of you've done Tinder or any match, any of those things.
Okay.
Maybe you're starting to talk to somebody, and you think, okay, but did like a date. This seems good. Maybe I like where this is going. So we can seal the deal in 5 weeks by Valentine's Day by doing these 3 things.
All right.
The first one is to introduce them to your family. Now, don't freak them out, Monica. Monica's family is a lot to take.
Oh, well, yeah, I have a big family. And
Right. So you don't necessarily throw them right to the wolves, but it's just sort of a thing of, hey, this is my mom, or hi, this is my brother, that sort of thing. It shows them that you're serious, makes them feel closer. Now, that one, that's the one that could backfire. That one's a
it
little
could. You know what?
dangerous.
Jared met my mom. The first thing she did was she was like stroking his hair. She said, "Oh, you are so cute, honey," and he didn't run away.
Jared's a
She
special
held on. She grabbed, and he tried to run, and then that was it. He couldn't get
It's
anywhere.
a special breed.
I
so-
actually, one of the first dates I ever went on with my wife was to her sister's wedding.
Oh, that's right.
We had only
That's a big.
we had gone on a couple dates, and she said,
That's a big deal.
look, my sister's getting married. You can say no. I don't want to freak you out, but do you want to be my date to this thing? I'm like, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
So
See,
I'm
that's the
at
That's a big
grandma's
deal.
on down.
That's natural. It just kind of happened.
did.
It's like, hey, we've been hanging out for a
So
little
don't
bit.
force it. But
Yeah.
there's that one. Now, here's a couple that actually, these are more legit that I do think will work. Plan a bunch of fun stuff to do over the next month.
Mm-hmm.
Because that leads up to Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So just plan a bunch of things, like maybe do a weekend in Asheville, that sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Okay.
Or
a big weekend.
if you don't want to do overnight trips, so just do some fun, cool little date nighty things, or whatever that person is into. Maybe cater it to what they're into,
Sure.
and then that will sort of hook them. And then by the time you get to Valentine's Day, then you can. Every day is already becoming
deal.
Valentine's Day. Like you've already sealed the deal, and then you
All
get
right.
to that Valentine's Day. The third one, this one's easy. Anyone can do this. Start binge watching shows together.
Aw.
Yeah, why go out for Valentine's Day dinner? We could just stay here and watch Shameless.
Well, maybe, or just it bonds you. You find things
Yeah.
that you like. You have this thing. You can
Laugh
start,
together.
Gives you stuff
Uh-huh.
to talk
Cry
about.
together.
Cry together.
This is
I
us.
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is oh man.
This is us.
Shoot.
Woo!
That freaks
Katie
me out
watch
more
that
than
show?
going to somebody's
Yeah,
wedding.
she does.
Okay.
I got Katie into This Is Us. Let's be clear about that.
Oh.
It's not just a lady show.
No.
No, I got Katie into it, and
Fred
we
is
love
a
it.
ladies' man, though, so that is sort of why he did
It's
that
back
whole
on
thing.
tonight at 9.
Yeah. So there, we'll get you in love by Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Maybe go in reverse order than this list gave. So
Yeah,
binge
don't-
watch, do a couple of
Yeah.
really memorable and cool things over the next month, and then introduce them to parts of your family, but not
You're
the
in
extra
love.
crazy parts, just like the sort of weird ones. That's all. Just the bare, almost normal. Those people, you can go ahead and do that and at least get it started, and then report back that you are in love on Valentine's Day.
Aw.
You have 5 weeks go. Now, of course, I understand a lot of you single are going, yes, but the meeting the person, that was the hard one.
Right.
That was the one I needed
the
help
most
with,
difficult
man. That's what I needed. Well, I can't help you with that one right now. You got to do something on your own.
Yeah, try a little
640 K92. Be careful out there. Roads are real bad this morning. It will melt as soon as the sun comes up, but they are bad now if you're going anywhere, so be careful. Factor Bullcrap coming next. Statue of Liberty. Let's say we melt her down and we sell her for scrap. How much that lady worth? Details next in Factor Bullcrap, 6 minutes away. K92. Robocall.
Yep, Roanoke City.
I mean, do you need to listen to the robocall? You don't know what he's saying? Oh, gosh.
You got to go out and listen to the voicemail?
Abba-dibba-dabba-do. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kelly, for adding that to the list here. All right. Sarayu. Excuse me. Sorry. Hey, 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 what do you say? Oh, I got I'm excited that the college football season is over, so I don't have to hear the words "Roll Tide" anymore.
Roll Tide.
No,
Good
you're not
Lord.
gonna hear nothing but it. Not just because it's over, don't mean they're gonna stop. They just
You know,
won.
for as much as people
From the
hate on the
beginning.
Patriots, we don't talk like that. Good Lord. There's no roll Patriots. We sit, we enjoy our victories, we move on. There's no wacky phrases or terrible towels to wag around. Towels. I don't like props. I don't like props in sporting events.
You don't like. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zack's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zack. Factor Bullcrap's a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a Starbucks gift card. Hot, delicious coffee for you to either drink or to pour on your driveway so you can get out of it this morning. Whatever it is, that is for you if you win. We will start with caller 9. Call now, 774-9236. 800-468-9236. We'll pick 2 contestants, and they will go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. We have no prizes.
Color 2. Color 3. Color 4. Color 5. Color 6. Color 7. Color 8. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Ben, make sure your radio's off and then we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay? All right, hold on a sec. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Michaela, make sure your radio's off and then we're not on speaker or Bluetooth. If you're driving, please pull over, okay? All right, hold on a sec.
Shannon Sharp is so country, man.
Who?
Shannon
He
Sharp.
is.
He'd be drinking like Hennessy and smoking Black and Miles and backwoods.
Shannon Sharp, somebody speak like this.
Is he a football player or something?
He was.
He used to.
You know who he reminds me of a little bit? His face, Paul Mooney. Is that his name? The comedian?
From Californication.
No, is that his name?
Oh.
Mooney. He's
Paul
on
Mooney was the main
Isn't that
character's name
Chappelle?
on.
His face a little bit
Yeah.
like that.
He has a very chiseled face.
Yeah, very. The guy that used to be like this.
big person.
He's huge. He's
Yeah,
like,
football
tiny.
player.
yeah, like everything about him is.
He's like 6'9". He's huge.
He's huge.
The professional football player. Yes, he was not 5'9",
No,
170.
but,
There is that.
I mean, but every feature
6'2".
of his body is
I
just.
thought he was bigger than that. He's like my height. But he's
Like, yeah, like I mean, you look at Russell Wilson, he has little like smaller features on his body and stuff like that.
I guarantee you, Russell Wilson's still a big dude. You just don't realize it.
Yeah.
He's small,
looking at
but
his
he's
face.
huge.
He's a shorter quarterback, but I think that is like 6'3" is what people consider a short quarterback. Tom Brady's like 6'5", something. I mean, he's tall. You try to be good this time of year with your food, and then I swear to
Yeah.
God, all they've shown this morning are biscuit commercials on TV. That's
You
all
want
I've
a
seen
biscuit?
every single time is
Love
sausage and biscuit and tastiness. You're fighting me.
They're messing with
Why
you.
are you testing me, man?
You want biscuit?
Ugh. Factor Bullcrap is true false with a screw and you. Let's meet our contestants. We start with Ben. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning.
Ben, what did you have for dinner last night?
I had homemade Chipotle.
Homemade Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Okay, so you had
like that.
you
It
made
tastes
like
better.
a
Rice
burrito,
and the
basically.
beans and the corn and the chicken. Yeah, man.
Okay, very nice.
Nice.
Homemade by you or somebody else?
Me and my wife.
All right, very nice.
Made it together.
Which he's
Oh.
like, she did, but I'm gonna put a little.
She mostly made that. Yeah.
He's like, but I ate
set the
it.
table.
Yes, Michaela. Good morning, Michaela.
Good morning.
Michaela, what did you have for dinner last night?
Shrimp tacos.
Okay.
Shrimp tacos. Oh.
It was Taco Monday
Uh-huh.
in the world here of the K92 listening audience, which means it's just redo Taco Tuesday today as well. Ben, would you like to go first or second in the game today, Ben?
I'll go first.
First for you. Michaela, you will go second. Here's the deal. Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement, and you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw. You force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do that.
Round 1.
Ben, your question in round 1, fact or bullcrap. Ben, in 2009, a piece of singer Elvis Presley's hair was sold for $1.2 million. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Ben.
Go with fact.
Fact is...
That means you're
a
wrong.
paltry $18,300 for that piece of hair,
Expensive weave.
which is
This
now
a
in
strand.
Monica's weave. Monica has Elvis's weave on
Rocking
this
the
morning.
Homer Simpson. Just
Yep.
one strand right there.
Just that, the
What?
one little strand across. Michaela, here's your question in round 1. Factor bullcrap. Michaela, if the Statue of Liberty was melted down and the copper was sold for scrap, it would be worth about $9 million. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Michaela.
Fact.
Is...
Nope.
That means you're wrong.
That lady is only worth about $200,000.
That's it?
Copper. Copper, we're
I know,
not
but
that
still,
excited
you say
about.
that, it's like $200,000. That's it?
Yeah, she's just a
Right.
$200,000 statue standing
Yeah.
there. That's all.
Okay.
A lot of people's house costs more than that.
Uh-huh. It's like, whoa. All right.
Overrated.
I mean,
No,
she's
just kidding. I'm just joking.
getting all old. It's ageism.
Right, she's old,
This is
yeah.
ageism.
Oh,
That's what it is.
man. All right,
newcomer.
Ben and Michaela, you're tied. -1.
Round 2.
Ben, your question in round 2. Factor bullcrap, Ben. 3% of people surveyed said eating McDonald's French fries after mashing potatoes, which is code, helps you get pregnant. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Ben.
Try fact.
Is? Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Correct.
that's so good, right?
I guess. I don't know. 5% of people surveyed said having green sheets helps. I don't know if
Green
that's for
sheets.
luck.
I don't know. They
Probably
say if you
for
eat
luck.
sweet potatoes, it'll help you, I think, with having twins
Okay.
or something like that.
You
Yeah.
hear that one?
Sweet
I did.
potatoes.
10% of the
You heard
people said
that?
if the lady wears socks, that somehow matters as well. And I suppose if you put a slice of sweet potato in those socks, then it's all
Eating sweet potatoes does
coming
something like
together.
that. It helps you.
And then, baby, let's. this was really just someone who was hungover that used it as an excuse to get some McDonald's French fries, which is cool. Michaela, your question in round 2. Factor bullcrap. Michaela, the average person spends $70,000 in their life on food delivery or takeout. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Michaela.
Fact.
Fact is
Correct.
that's like half a
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty, I guess.
I
if you want to look
know.
at it that way, it's about $1,100 a
glorious
year,
food.
which I mean that obviously adds up over time.
Sure does.
That's a lot.
Yeah. All right, Ben and Michaela, you're tied 0-0.
Round 3.
Third and final round. Both of you still have the screw in play. You want to make the other one answer your question instead? Ben, here's yours. Fact or bullcrap? Ben, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, allows any product with 5 calories or less to round down and be labeled calorie-free. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Ben?
Fact.
Yes.
What?
Correct.
Round down.
Yeah,
They're
you can
lying.
round down. They
You lied to me.
It's not entirely
I mean,
true.
they're allowed by law.
They can do that.
They can lie to us.
When they
They're the only
say
people-
0 calorie, there's probably 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think there's many things that are a true 0, but they do let you.
Celery.
They let you round.
That's it.
But is it? You don't know. Is it or isn't it?
All
I
we
don't
know is
know.
what
They
they
could be
tell
lying.
us.
Yeah, I don't know.
They, of course. When you're reading
They.
the label on celery, if there's a label on
They
your
said you
celery, I
burn
got some
calories when you
questions.
eat celery.
That is true. So maybe that one's the true 0.
Yeah.
I don't like celery.
Celery is such a waste.
Ugh.
It's such a
No.
waste of tooth.
It is.
Your teeth are you're grinding me down for this, really, of all
Yeah.
things. All right,
Yeah.
Michaela, get a point on this. We go to tiebreaker. Get it wrong, you lose. You can screw Ben if you want. Fact or bullcrap, Michaela. 90% of millennials surveyed say they have to set up technology gifts for older family members and then teach them how to use them. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Michaela.
Fact.
Fact is
Correct.
Yep. That's why I just give him a book.
Grandma.
Give him a book.
Tiebreaker.
My mother's the worst of that. So I don't get her anything technology anymore because it just sits in a box forever unless I do it for her.
Oh,
and then I have to
no.
I'm IT on call all the time for the rest of my life. So no.
Come over and fix something.
Whenever it's broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always. It's like I'm responsible for it. Like I made the product. So
Right.
no, I'm not doing it. Tiebreaker. This question is for both of you. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Get it right, you win. Get it wrong, you lose. Here it is. Fact or bullcrap? The only U.S. state that produces coffee is Hawaii.
Ben.
Ben, what do you say? Fact or bullcrap?
Let's go with fact.
Is
Correct.
yes, that is
Hawaii.
correct, and that is the victory. Hawaii is the only place where we have any kind of climate that can do coffee.
Oh,
It's warm.
Nowhere else.
Hawaii is the best. I've never been, but I've seen the pictures, and I have a friend that lives there, and I'm just like, I always look at her photos. I'm like, oh wow.
I've
Just
been.
watch
It is.
National
Wow.
Geographic.
It is pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah, you've been.
It is. It's.
I plan to go.
It's one of those places where it feels like another country,
Uh-huh.
but you can freely drink the water and not worry about it. You know, it's one of those situations. Or at the same time too, where it feels like another country, but if you really just are jonesing for Burger King, that's also
there.
as
Okay.
well. So it's it's
A
nice.
touch of home.
Right. Lots
It's
of
away,
touches
but
of
not.
home. It's you don't have to learn any languages to
Yeah.
go there unless
good
you
to
want
go.
to brush up on your Hawaiian, I suppose. But I'm pretty sure that most everybody that speaks Hawaiian also talks Merkin if you need
Yeah.
that as well. So
Makes sense.
congratulations, Ben. Michaela, hang on. We got a prize for you, but it's not the grand prize. That is Ben's. He gets that Starbucks gift card. People of Earth, that. So my microphone goes spinning around in the
I
other
know.
direction. It does not want to stay in place today. It's driving me
It's
insane.
dancing with you.
Good Lord.
A little tango with your mic.
Every time I talk, it's moving. Why are you doing this to me? Only on a Tuesday. Anyway, people of Earth, that was Factor Bullcrap.
As he bought to vehicle accident 220 North in Rocky Mount, traffic backed up right there near Brick Church Road. Lane closures do exist, some significant delays as well. You want to be careful if you're headed in that area. Also, an accident 608 North in Rockbridge County near Wirt Faulkner Highway. All north and south lanes are closed there as well. If you see anything, pull over and text it safely to the number 52353. Some school closings this morning: Allegheny County, Botetourt County, Covington, Giles, Pulaski County, Roanoke City, Roanoke County, and Rockbridge counties. Again, those are closed. Lots of 2-hour delays as well, 1-hour delays for some daycare centers and whatnot. We got you covered online anytime, K92radio.com. Very icy secondary roads this morning, so you want to take it easy, give yourself some extra time to get where you're going this morning. Sunshine later on today. That's all going to melt away, getting to 53, 41 now at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Hey, Ben. Have you gone with us before?
Scusi.
Okay, what's your last name? And your phone number? Okay, and let me get your date of birth.
What?
And your
What a who? Hey, hi, Jan. Good morning. Hello. Hello.
do you know where we're located? Okay, we're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and you can swing on by and pick up your gift card to Starbucks. All right, thank you so much. You have a good one. Bye bye. Hey, Michaela, let me get your your phone number and your email. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me get you a digital download. And thank you so much. Bye bye.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh my God.
Good morning in the WFIR newsroom. I'm Joey Self with your K92 news update. The Virginia Department of Transportation has been working overnight to keep the roads passable. VDOT spokesman Jason Bond says they have been treating roads with chemicals and abrasives. He says stay off the roads if you can and check
That's the
VDOT's
one that's driving me
511
crazy about
Virginia
autocorrect
website for
now
up-to-date
is I feel
road
like
conditions. Still some slick
trying to
spots
get too
remaining this morning. New York
There'll be
City
times
fire
where
officials
I've
say a
typed,
fire
like,
in Trump
2 letters,
Tower's
and
heating
it's
and
gone
air
ahead and just
conditioning
filled in
system
3 words
caused smoke
back.
to
And I'm
billow
like,
from the roof and injured 2 people.
hey!
The Fire Department of New York says the fire started around 7 a.m. Monday at the building that contains President Trump's home and business offices. Fire officials say a civilian was treated for serious injuries and a firefighter was treated for minor injuries. A film company faces a citation and fine after a stuntman for The Walking Dead fell to his death last year during filming on the hit show's Georgia set. John Bernacker died July 12 from injuries suffered in a fall on the set near Atlanta. Check it at K92 weather. We're warming up today. Sunny with a high 51, cloudy tonight 34, and a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow with a high of 45. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
La 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 la.
Oh, did I tell you I spoke with Zack Sang?
No.
Yeah, over break. Because I was on Twitter. I was just called. It was late night. And I was on call. He was because he posted. And I'm like, he picked up. I'm like, hey, I don't Roanoke, Virginia. He was like, what? So we just chatted for a minute. That's not my call. I'm really tall today. Oh no. There we go. It's going down. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I ended up working out at home. Ace and stuff. I was working out, and Ava was like, "Go, mama, go!" Thank you.
I know they love to just like stand there.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm gonna do it too, and they do it for like 1 second.
Yeah. I know Hendrik should have little abs. He'll start doing it, and I'm like, "You gonna have little baby abs?" So are you going to the gym today? Are you gonna be able to go?
I don't know. I don't know now. Da-da-da-da. Rope-a-dope. Rope-a-dope. Stand. 7:02, Angry Tuesday. Your K92 Morning Thang. Monica, Zack, Freddie Mac. Shout out to you if you did not get divorced yesterday.
What?
Oh, was yesterday a big divorce day?
What happened?
Really?
Yesterday was one of the biggest days of the year for divorces.
Wow.
Was that because it's after the
every
holidays?
year or something? Or?
Holidays are over. I hate you. Let's get a divorce. That's sort of I waited. We waited through the holidays. Christmas tree got thrown out in the yard, so you're going out there next.
And it's dry January.
And
so-
it's dry January. This is why.
It can be dry for sure now.
I've sobered up for 7 days. God, I hate you.
Now, is that every January 8th, or was that just yesterday?
January 8th. I don't know.
Annually? Or?
This just says that January 8th is one of the biggest days of the year for divorces.
Wow.
So I'm guessing it's sort of that 8
Annual
days after
year.
New Year's.
Back to work.
I'm with you. I blame diets and
sober-
dry January.
You sober up. You're just like, oh, my, I hate you.
Yep.
Get out of here.
And then what happens? You get to Valentine's Day, you drink a bottle of wine, all of a sudden you're drunk dialing.
I love you.
I miss you. We were so good together. Why did we ever? Oh, that's right. I did that. It was dry January. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I'm sorry for the things I said when I was sober.
Baby, I miss you. Yeah. Sober when it's all truth and everything.
Yeah.
You know, what do they say about the truth, Fred?
It'll set you free.
I was thinking hurts.
Oh.
that too. Well, I mean,
They both work.
They both work. Yeah.
Set you free. Ugh, I kind of enjoy prison then. I'm okay with that.
Hey, if you don't think you are working out and it's for the better, that is a freedom of
But again,
sorts.
congratulations, you're
Yeah,
still
I
together
guess.
today. And you know what? If your significant other if your wife or husband today says, "Baby, I want a divorce," like that was yesterday.
You missed it.
You're not
missed
supposed
the deadline.
To, you
Sorry.
can't do that now.
Yeah.
I was all excited. I made it past the day. That's against the law, man.
You got to mark your calendar for next year.
Dry January, I tell you what. K92 Morning Thang, you want to go behind the scenes? You can always watch the show. It is on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook channel. So the Facebook page, just go there. And we are live if you want to watch what's going down. Trending is coming next. Love robots. They're not just for men.
Oh, really?
Maybe you want a little robot Channing Tatum. Who knows? I'll explain. Maybe you got your divorce yesterday. I'm moving on to the robots next. Ew! Rubble bobble, borble bb. Good morning, Liz. Meow. My. Thunder, 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 thunder. Hey, look at that thunder. Probably time for more coffee. Wa la la la. Who do you think you are? Good morning, Susan. Suze. Doot, doot, doot. That is a good point. Someone arguing that they believe Franklin County would be the county with the last remaining hair peddler. There's valid arguments to that.
Junior prom, throwback.
The man.
Ah!
Yes,
It's like 3 white girls.
Monica's dude.
Monica. So I'm like, you are which one? How are you?
Back in Monica's skin bleaching days.
What?
What? How are you? Junior prom? 11th grade? So like what? 16, 17? Yeah, my birthday's August. I graduated 17 too.
Yeah, Zack said this picture. He said everybody had their braces and stuff, and I was like,
Those white
And
girls
bye.
have braces?
When the love robot revolution is here,
Uh-huh.
and it will be
it's
here.
upon us.
It's close. Yeah.
It's not just lady robots for pervy dudes. There will be male robots as well.
Mm.
For pervy ladies, or
You said like Channing Tatum. And
Well, I
yeah,
suppose
they
you can
make
have
them-
your robot be whatever you want it to be.
Right.
It's your robot. You want to make it into Channing Tatum, that's fine. California company is making male robots that, they have the bionic
Yep.
robo
Parts.
apparatuses. And they are going to have artificial intelligence. So these robots will be nice. They'll be great listeners, and they'll be emotional
They
companions
said, what did you
as
say,
well.
babe? I'm listening.
yeah,
No.
they always said the perfect man does not exist. Here you go.
But
Maybe.
I told you those robots. So I was watching a little video, and they are so realistic. And there's like the female. If you touch her arm, she's warm to the touch.
Yeah.
Like she actually has.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. We get all excited for
responds.
this. Oh yeah, because there's going to be a time where the love robot is very, very realistic, and it is going to be sort of an ethical dilemma in your
Uh-huh.
head of
Sure.
well, I could just robot, and then you start getting into this: is it cheating if it's a robot and all this stuff? But what's going to happen is they are going to get so realistic that then the robots will start rejecting you. They'll be turning you down, like, yo, you're a robot.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do what I say. I don't want to.
And
But they're
that's,
gonna have
uh,
male robots. You could say, "Well, I'm into robots now." Sorry.
Right.
It's
That's
just
the
and run
beginning.
off hand in hand.
Mhm.
That's the
with the
beginning of
robot.
the end.
Yep, and your robot runs off with your neighbor's robot,
Yeah.
and then you're just standing there like, yo, we bought these things. What's
Like
going
what?
on? Yeah, if you've ever watched Westworld on HBO, then it actually gets much worse than that as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Oh.
But that's where it's going to go. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it will.
Number 2.
That first robot that says no,
Mm-hmm.
we got a problem. Something has gone down here. Humans, everyone's allowed to say yes and no. That's fine. But as soon
Robots.
they're robots.
Like, man.
And as soon as they say no, we know that we have there's a virus,
Yep.
and that is what has happened. This is actually a very cool story. This soldier was in Iraq and finds out his wife has gone into labor. She was early. She wasn't due till January 9th, and he was supposed to be able to come home. 2 days and 10 flights later, he made it home before she was born.
Whoa.
So that's really cool. And I said she. I think it was a wife. Yeah. Julia. Julia's the baby. So here's your trip. Kuwait to Turkey to Frankfurt. A lot of food going on. To Baltimore, and Baltimore to Atlanta. And that's all right. It says 10 flights. So I guess there was more in there. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Wow.
Like, oh, cool, 10 flights. I'll read them all. Wait, there's only 5 in here. He took 5 different planes in Baltimore. He went around to all the different terminals, but he did make it home. So salute to him,
Yeah, that's
and
great.
thank you for your service and all that.
Number 1.
Super Bowl is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Will there be an A-list musician collaboration? Justin Timberlake, of course, is doing the halftime
Yep.
show. And everybody's
Here's his
tossing out
album.
the whole, oh, Janet Jackson and blah, blah, blah. But the national anthem will be sung by Pink.
Yeah.
So she will be there. Maybe Pink will be involved. I
Maybe.
think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean,
She's already getting her shine at the anthem, though.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying if he's going to be doing stuff and
I don't
Maybe.
think she'll be in the mix with JT.
No?
I don't think so.
I'd
They
rather
had-
see her than Janet Jackson. Janet
I just
Jackson's
want
over.
Janet there.
I mean, that's
I-
all for
No,
the
I like
novelty.
Janet.
You might as well roll out Milli Vanilli
Janet
at this
looks,
point. Who
she
cares?
looks great, and
Oh,
I still
Janet's
like
hot.
Janet.
Janet's hot. Isn't she on tour
And
too?
I think and to recreate that moment, not
Janet
with the
announced
boob
the
out.
whole tour and then canceled the whole tour. She had a baby.
She postponed it.
Yeah.
It ain't
She didn't
coming
pick it
back. People weren't buying tickets on that. Janet Jackson is over. She's over.
I don't think so.
She has done nothing
I wanna-
since Nipplegate. Nothing. What has she done?
She has.
She's had a baby.
and she
brought
does
life
have one
into this
song.
world.
She has one song that I didn't really.
Career-wise, what has she done? She had. Well, go ahead.
She had
then.
one song that was very quiet, Janet Jackson, but I didn't like that one that much. But her old hits.
She did have a song. You're right.
Yeah.
Her
And
old
we-
hits do not count for the answer of what has she done
She
since
had
that
a
Super
song.
Bowl.
She
Nothing.
Yes, she did. She had a song that
She's
she
come up with
released.
some new music.
She did, and it
She
was
has.
very quiet.
It was called No Sleep.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
But
I'd just like to give you, from a musical success perspective, she has had less success than Dua Lipa. Just so you know,
I
in the
still,
last
I
10
still
years.
dig
Stop
some
it.
Janet.
Name me a Janet
I
song that's
still
from the
dig.
last 10 years. Name me one.
No Sleep. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
No Sleep.
The song is called No Sleep,
It
featuring
played-
J. Cole.
it
Look
played
it
on
up.
Vibe.
It was a new album. The album was Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. She's not washed.
I like
Mariah
Janet.
Carey, on the other
She's
hand.
so washed. She's
Oh,
more
no.
washed than Mariah. Mariah at least had a Christmas song.
What? Oh, I
Easily.
groove to some Janet.
I guarantee you,
gosh.
Mariah's made way more money in the last 10 years than Janet has. Hadn't seen her at all. She's over. It's okay. She's over. Maybe they'll roll her out. Justin Timberlake actually did announce his tour. Also.
The outdoors is the inspiration for a lot of these songs. That's the main idea.
Do you see it? Hey, if you know what's good.
The tour will be able to bring the outside in. How can we bring that to life?
We will fill the stadiums with dirt. We will
No, it's
force you to
good.
feel the elements. We'll make it really cold inside.
Will Jay-Z be a part of anything? With JT, Jay-Z
Maybe.
and JT, because they had that,
No, he actually turned down a Super. I think they offered him to do the Super Bowl halftime, so he turned it down.
I don't
Turned
see
it
him
down.
doing it as a collaboration to somebody else's. He would say, if it's me, it's me.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I'm the one who's featured.
Yeah.
But again, Janet's washed up. It's okay.
No, she is not.
She's lower on the musical totem pole than Kesha. Kesha has had way more success in the last
she's
10
higher
years.
than Kesha.
Stop it. Janet Jackson is a
She is
legend.
still-
She's an icon.
She's
And
a
people still
legend.
talk about Janet.
Janet Jackson is.
Yes. Elvis Presley's also a legend. Kesha has had more hits than Elvis in the last 10 years. Just accept
Okay,
it.
that doesn't count. He's dead.
Yeah. So's Janet's career. That's what. Here's someone we play on the radio. Their name is NF. They have more K92 hits in the last 10 years than Janet Jackson. The song is Let You Down.
She's on Vibe now.
K92.
I love some Janet.
She's exclusively on Next Door.
She's over.
Janet Jackson
Okay?
is like.
She's on Q99.
She's
Call
like
it a
a
day.
musical Oprah.
Yes,
for
call it
black people.
Call the fight. She's over.
I think it's like
She's like a musical Oprah for black people.
Janet. I still will go to see her. I want to see.
I see what Micah did right there. What has she done for us lately? Ooh.
I would go see her.
All right.
Gerard, didn't you go or somebody went? Somebody went to see Janet.
Gerard, I believe, is not here today.
Ah.
I'm not seeing Gerard. Gerard, he does have a baby, so
Yeah.
probably dealing with that. All right. Janet Jackson discography. I'm going right to the discography.
Go for it. She had an album 2015.
Plenty of people have albums.
I'm saying she had like 3 singles off that one album.
I know she had the one.
They were on Vibe.
The very
They weren't
quiet one, I
K92
know
worthy.
from
but-
Vibe.
Yeah, No Sleep was the biggest one.
And I didn't like that one, but I like her old hits. I'll see her in concert. I would pay.
She's still got a huge
Depends on
catalog, way bigger than Kesha.
Kesha has what?
She's got like 2 albums.
She has what songs? But it's like 2 songs.
She's got Die Young.
Pray.
The one
Is it
go.
her?
It's Praying. Yeah.
Yes. So just remember that big hit, No Sleep, from 2015, which peaked on the charts at number 63.
If it came down
It
to
was a hit
Kesha
for her.
or Janet, I would pay
It was
for
Janet Jackson, so it was like
Okay.
on what charts though too?
The U.S. charts.
The Billboard Hot 100.
The U.S.
All right,
Billboard
check
charts.
the urban charts for that year though.
They don't have any listing for any other charts.
Okay.
Kesha has had way more success. Janet's
What would you
other
pay for?
That's because
Would you pay for
Kesha's only been around the last 10 years. Janet's
Janet's
been around the
other
last
songs in the
40?
last. I didn't
Janet
ask that
Jackson.
question.
We'll never go
I didn't
see
ask
Kesha.
that question.
No.
In the last 11 years, Janet's highest charting song was Feedback in 2008, number 19. And So
Urban charts might have
Excited
been higher.
peaked at 90. Call on Me with Nelly, 25.
Urban Charts probably was higher. These are Kesha's exclusively
Okay.
pop
Now that's
music,
what I call
though.
music's big on the kid charts. It doesn't matter. We are talking about
I still say Janet's
pop
hot.
music, mainstream
Hot
hit.
shit.
You'd rather see Kesha in concert over Janet
I didn't ask that question.
But I'm
I'd
asking
rather
you
see
now.
Elvis in concert than NF. You know,
I'm asking you now.
Would I rather?
I'm posing
I
a
don't,
new question.
Honestly, I don't really want to see either of them. I don't have any interest in either of them.
You're just boring.
But if I had to choose, I would pick Janet just because she is a bigger name.
Oh, okay.
Overall in life, though she has done nothing in the last 10 years.
She's done stuff.
She
Sure,
has
it
had
wasn't
no
super high on
success
the
in the last 10 years.
None. So she hasn't made any money in the last.
I didn't
10
say
years?
she hasn't made any money.
No,
She has
what's
had no
your gauge on
musical success.
What does that mean?
Hang on.
No success. It's blasphemy.
Play one more so you all can yell at me some more. That's fine.
Blasphemy.
It's not blasphemy. It's true.
You said she's had no success.
She has had no musical chart success. Sure, she still makes money off of residuals and whatever else, tour money, whatever. I didn't say she's not making money. She has not had any hits in the last 10 years. None.
Tom, I still wouldn't consider her washed up.
She's not washed up. That's for sure.
Oh, she's washed up.
I don't think she's washed
She's
up. I think
done.
She's one where she could, if she really wanted to, I think she could make a comeback if she wanted to. I think now she's kind of like, I'm a Jackson.
I don't think she can sing anymore.
She's never gone away.
And she still got it too.
There's an accident on 460 in the text.
Oh, Dixie.
All right.
Dixie.
Whistling Dixie.
My old one when she was like, oh, so my history book, there's a store called Winn Dixie. Oh shit.
It's based on the movie, I think.
Whistling Dixie.
Hola, 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 hola. Do 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 do. What's up, Wayne? What's up, Jason?
Wayne.
Jan, I think I said hi to you, but hi, Jan, if I had forgotten, just to make sure. Oh, Wayne, I'll totally buy your couch, man. I thought I was selling the couch. I'm selling the couch, and I have a dishwasher for sale too. I want to be in a couch group. Wayne, will you send me an invite for the couch group? I want to be in it. I like the couch group. I want to be in there.
I joined Facebook 11 years ago today.
Nah, Jason, it's fine. We're used to it. Hi, Jeff. What up? What up? Okay. Anger diary. Let me get my stuff going.
ISIS everywhere.
Ah!
It is like a
ISIS? There's ISIS everywhere. Oh my God, ISIS is here.
Oh, ISIS everywhere.
And not your beautiful Puerto Rican friend ISIS, just the actual, yeah. Ah. La. Yeah. Yes. 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 Fred and Monica are mad at me because I have told them the truth that Janet Jackson is from a musical success perspective.
No,
Her
I'm
career's done.
mad that you lied to me.
I'm not lying to you.
That's not truth. That's not fact.
No,
she is
she's
not
still
washed
hot.
up.
She's just like Mariah Carey, washed up.
No,
is
she's not just like Mariah
I say
Carey.
that Janet Jackson, she's an artist that if she wanted to make a comeback, she could. She could make that comeback.
Hasn't
She
ever
already
hit?
started to, but then she got pregnant.
But she can do whatever she wants. She's Janet Jackson.
She's been pregnant for the last 12 years?
No. Within the last couple years, she was on tour.
And then she moved
And
to
then
Dubai
she
with her
was
husband.
pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Her
so
And
last
she's gone through a divorce.
U.S. chart success is from 2001. 2001, Someone to Call My Lover. That is the last big charting success.
I wouldn't put her in the same category as Mariah
16
Carey.
years ago. 16. That's a long time. Yeah, and you're
I still
probably
gotta
right
take it.
because Mariah's still relevant. She was on New Year's Eve just the other day.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah.
Asking for a tea.
Well,
Yes.
Janet Jackson is still part of the Shade Room.
That's fine.
She's still
Janet
in
Jackson's
the-
is
great.
a
She's
legend.
a legend. She's an icon.
But she has had
She is
far
not
less
washed.
hits on the radio in the last 10 years than Macklemore. That is truth. It is.
I
It's
still
Angry
love some
Tuesday
Janet.
here on your K92 Morning Thang. If you ever want to go behind the scenes, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com, K92 Morning Thang. We do all sorts of videos on there. If you want to see Fred's epic meltdown in the No Name movie game right before the holidays, that is up there, as well as this anger diary here. Dear Diary, there are times when I think to myself, man, we're pretty smart, and we've developed and invented some really amazing things. This is not one of those times. This is one of those times where I think, why are we so stupid? And why do things stink that totally don't have to? You know where my Christmas tree is right now? The dump. And not because it was a real tree and it was time to throw it out. It's because it was a fake tree that was a cheap piece of crap and is already taking up space in a landfill and probably causing some sort of damage to our children's children or whatever. And why? Because after 2 Christmases, the lights are dead in 3 different spots. And when I say dead, I'm sure it's probably just 1 or 2 little lights that need to be replaced. But here we are in 2018, and these stupid Christmas tree lights still all go out when 1 light don't work. Who in the heck designed these things? And why did we let them get away with it? Can you imagine if that's how the lights worked in your house? 1 lamp in the living room needs a new light bulb, and now every light in the house is off? There is no reason why this needs to be this way. Or here's another one. Why does the ice maker in your freezer still take 24 to 48 hours to fill a bucket of ice? 2 days. 2 days just to make ice cubes. And we're okay with this? You hear that dumb little trickle of water, then feels like an eternity later, gonk, gonk. 4 stupid little ice cubes fall into the bucket. Who designed this? A turtle? And finally, why can't Facebook filter out spoilers better? No matter how hard you try to avoid, some dingleberry will eventually spoil Walking Dead for you, whether you like it or not. Why can't I just click a no spoilers button and happily go about my day free of having anything ruined for me? Oh, that would be too hard for our computers to figure out. Oh, whatever. Your computers have no problem filtering in every sad sack post about death, complaining, and destruction. Clearly, there's a way to filter stuff out. That was my news feed yesterday. First 3 posts. Stomach bug, dead grandma, and cancer. Thanks, Facebook. Yeah. It's 2018. None of these things should stink as much as they do. Got plenty of scientists sitting around wasting time doing nothing on silly studies. Fix these things instead. Till next time, diary, I say goodbye.
Well, Facebook hit you with the sadness.
I know. Wham, wham, wham. I'm done.
Maybe
I
it's
shut it down.
January Facebook. That's what it is. It's
January. It's just early.
It's early in the
I'm
year.
going dry Facebook for January.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
it.
That's very sad.
Just off.
Oh.
Just good.
You know, you can like mute certain words now.
Yeah.
So that may help. I don't know how to do it, but I heard you can. You can
Okay.
do it on Twitter. I know how to do that.
I'd be interested in that.
Yeah. So
But
like
yeah.
certain words and people type in their status, it won't even pop up.
But you know what? I'm going unnoticed on Facebook.
Yeah, offline.
Yeah, much like Janet Jackson's career. AngerDiary.com. AngerDiary.com for all the different Anger Diaries. Dirty Little Secrets is next. She snooped in his phone. That's one secret. And then She screwed up even more afterwards. So we'll get into that. If you have a secret, you want to text 52353. If you want, just let us know and you want to be anonymous, and we'll just read the secret. I'm cool with that, too. I read the secrets. You want to just toss them out there and listen, be like, I know it's mine and nobody else does. But we will talk to at least one person next on your K92.
As a tractor-trailer accident, I-89 North is what I was going to say. Mile marker 149 in Botetourt County. The right lane and right shoulder are closed there. Also, 220 North in Franklin County near Brick Church Road. There's an accident there as well. The left shoulder, left lane, and right lane are all closed. So you want to be careful heading into work or wherever you're going this morning. Icy roads all over the place. Just take it extra easy on the roads. School closings new this morning: Allegheny County, Amherst, Botetourt County, Charlotte County, Community High School in Roanoke as well, Covington, Giles, Pulaski County, Roanoke City, Roanoke County, and Rockbridge counties are all closed today. Lots of 2-hour, 1 hour, some 3-hour delays as well. K92radio.com for all of those. Again, very icy secondary roads, especially this morning. Lots of sunshine later on. 53 the high today, 43 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
I'm assuming you meant I-81 when you said I-89. I'm assuming, right?
That's what I said. 81.
You said 89. I thought maybe it was a mile marker. That's okay. It's
81. Mile marker 149.
There it is. Got it all together there.
You messed me up spewing that false rhetoric about Janet Jackson. You shame on her name. It's Miss Jackson to you.
Yeah. What has she done for us lately? Mark Skolrud is your attorney. This is the kind of morning where you could end up in a car accident that's not your fault. And when it's not your fault, then insurance companies get involved and they have to pay you money.
Yeah.
It's the other person's insurance company. And you need to know if you are receiving a fair offer. That is why you work with an attorney. Their goal is to make sure you're getting that offer that you should be getting. On average, an injured person with an attorney gets 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. Mark deals with the same insurance adjusters over and over again. He knows them. They know him. They know he's not taking an unfair offer. You will get the payment that you deserve. Again, 3.5 times more money on average. That is what matters. Contact Mark Skolrud and his legal team today, 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free, so you really do have nothing to lose. Just let them look at your case, and then you can go from there. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do. Like 89. Where's that? Oh, okay.
This protein bar trying to kill me. Huh? Protein bar is so dry and proteiny. It's just like protein bar. Got stuck in the roof of my mouth. Love some Janet.
Throwing dirt on her name. How dare you?
She's still hot to me. I don't care.
She's still hot. Just because you haven't had a hit in however long doesn't matter. Doesn't mean she's washed.
No. I think she's actually back. Amazing.
She's fine. She's not washed. Mariah Carey's washed. She can't handle her. She can't stand on her own 2 feet. Oh, they said I would have some tea. It's a disaster.
don't know what the hell is going on.
I don't know. What? You what?
What?
Havana. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Tanya Harding. Yeah, she always makes a comeback. Tanya Harding. Like, she disappears and, like, we're talking about her again.
She got that movie.
Oh, that's right. The girl that played...
Margot Robbie's in it.
Yeah.
Tanya.
I remember
Tanya,
that.
what's wrong, Tanya? It's Tanya. Hi, Gerard.
What she do? She
Hi, Mary.
cut her ankle or something, right? Didn't she take a knife to her leg? Something like that. What's her name?
Art Vandelay is. Oh, man, I love me some art. Art, I want to be in the couch group. Hi, Ashanti. Good morning, Angel.
Angel.
My heart is in Havana. Havana.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Morning Thang, Angry Tuesday.
Angry.
It's also Secret Tuesday.
Yeah. What's
That's
your
what we do.
secret?
If you ever have a dirty little secret that you would like to spill, you're more than welcome to do it right here. You can go ahead and text 52353. If you just want us to read your secret, we can do that too. And
Keep it
then our
anonymous.
text system will cut half of it off because to this day, I have never told her that it was my friend on speakerphone. I don't know.
And that was it.
You gotta
That's it?
I don't have no idea. Yeah, I don't.
Send that again.
Yeah.
But I have the
Okay.
punchline.
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
We can make our own story from there.
Or they do that on purpose. They just mess with us.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
And that mole was my twin. And then you
Ooh.
fill in the story.
Yeah.
It'll be a new segment called Choose Your Own Adventure.
It's like
that.
Goosebumps.
Just give us the punchline. Dave
There might
Chappelle
be.
did that on his
ending.
most recent special. He starts with the punchline because he's
Yeah.
like, I'm so good at jokes now. I can start with punchlines. I got a jar full of them. I just pick one and I just start from the end.
Yeah.
Work backwards.
I feel like because Monica's mind is so warped, and I mean that as a compliment, you might be able to pull this off, where I will just give you
Yeah.
the end, and then you tell us the story.
That'd be a great.
Right,
That'd be
Monica
good.
tells us the
Is
story.
that a new bit? Tell
Choose
the
your own
story.
adventure with
Yeah.
Monica Brooks. So I'll say, to this day, I have never told her that it was my friend on speakerphone. And then she'll just tell me what the actual story was.
Yo, I love
Okay. All right, so
I
then
think
that
that's
means that
dope.
the friend, they were actually, they were getting it on in the background, and it was the friend that had the phone sitting right there and didn't know that someone was on the other end because they bumped it off. It turned on and called somebody. They butt dialed someone. That's what
Okay,
it is.
so they butt dialed while they were mashing
Yeah, while they
potatoes?
were mashing it.
Okay, and then they never told their friend that they.
It wasn't me.
Like
It
a friend
was-
called them. Like
Uh-huh.
they received this phone call, and it was one of her other friends was
Yeah,
mashing
she looked
potatoes.
at the number and she was like, that's who it is.
And she
he's-
heard the
she
whole
heard
thing
it.
go down.
He was like, well, I'll just let her believe it. I
To
don't
this
care.
day, I have
It wasn't
never
really
told
me.
her that it was my friend on speakerphone.
It was my friend. Yeah.
I like that one. We might have to prepare it though.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
what,
we gotta
yes,
prepare
that's
it,
what
'cause
we're
that
learning
was
is
all kinds of jumbled. We gotta
I
figure
give
it
Monica
out.
at least 10 minutes to come
Oh
up with
no,
a story.
she can do it. Absolutely. Yeah. Just give it like a couple minutes to prepare. That was on the fly right there, and that was pretty good.
That's
but
okay. We're working it out.
Oh
It's
man,
not
Work out
on
the
the
kinks.
fly,
we got a new bit here.
but
I
it's
think.
close. We choose your own adventure.
Start
Let's
with
see
the
what happens.
punchline.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we start with
Yeah.
it, and then Monica Brooks will tell us what the
Ah.
actual story is.
I like that.
I think this is going somewhere. And if it's not, the good news is January is a time of year we throw
It's
a
a
bunch
tester.
of garbage against the wall and we see what sticks. There'll be a new game next week called the Lightning Bolt. Not entirely sure how that game even works yet, but it's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
We have Film Snob movie reviews with Ben the Film Snob.
That's right.
Starts on Friday. Our producer Ben hates pretty much every movie. So now I'm going to send him to movies and force him to review them.
Oh, yeah.
I believe Friday is Jumanji. So we're going to
Okay.
make him go watch Jumanji.
And if you haven't seen Jumanji yet, because it's crushing it at the box office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it. I want to know how good it is.
Well, I don't think you
From Ben's
necessarily have to
perspective.
have it right on that day of.
Right, correct.
You
I
want to
believe you.
know what's going on, so we will do that as well. And
Yeah.
will it make it to February? Those are the kind of questions we ask around here.
Facts.
Choose your own adventure with Monica Brooks. That one's happening too.
No.
As always, on the K92 Mornin Thang, our best ideas come out of our dumbest ideas.
That's
so
true.
This is
You never know. Toss it
facts.
all to the walls.
Finally, after years of putting up with our lousy text message service of cutting off half of the story, I figured out a reason.
Yeah.
It all came to this right here. This was God guiding us to this moment in time, maybe. So we have not Rachel, and she would like to spill her secret. What we know is that she snooped. Good morning, not Rachel.
Good morning.
Okay, hi. So you're gonna fill in your own adventure. I won't have Monica fill it in for you. That maybe some other time. But what I do know, as you come in here to tell your secret, is I know there was some phone snooping going on, but then there's more to the story than just that.
Yes, so there was some phone snooping, and it was me. I did the phone snooping.
Now, you did this
First
to
mistake.
who and why? It is a mistake, but I think she already knows that.
Yes, at this point I do. It was my boyfriend's phone, and it was me looking through my boyfriend's phone last year.
What inspired you to do that?
Yeah, so basically, his phone was out. He was in the shower. I was not yet in the shower. And he had a random text on his phone saying, "I miss you and I love you." And I happened to glimpse that, so it interested me.
That
so
would
I
certain. And did it
picked
have
up-
a name attached to it?
Well, the notification on his phone didn't. So I, of course, immediately was like, who is this? This must be some ex-girlfriend,
Okay.
because he does have one ex-girlfriend who will, not leave him alone. She keeps texting him. She keeps calling him. I know about her. He's, open about her.
Okay,
but
so
I
he's
was
open.
just-
He wasn't necessarily hiding anything. So even if it was that person, you could probably just chalk it up to that and move on. But
yes,
you
I
had to
could
know.
have, but at the time it was very early in our relationship, and to be completely honest, I was a little insecure, let's say,
Okay.
at this point, because
So
this
this-
girl was laying it on hard.
This was a year ago. You see this in the phone. Was it the ex-girlfriend? Is that what we're talking about here?
Well, so I was young and foolish, and I wasn't really thinking too hard, and I just immediately took a picture of my middle finger and sent it. And
They have an emoji for that.
Yeah, well.
oh, well,
Well, the real deal is,
at
you
the
know.
time, I'm not sure they did, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, so the person texted back and was like, "What?" And I then scrolled up a little to see some exchanging of recipes, and him calling this person mom despite the number not being saved as mom. So I was like, "Oh my God, what did I just do? I just flipped off his mom. This is terrible."
Wait, it was
And-
his mother?
Yeah, it was his mom.
Just from
She-
some other number? or
She
something?
saw the text that said, love you, miss you, all that kind of stuff. Thought
You
it was
thought
an
it was the ex.
ex-girlfriend.
Sends a-
Didn't scroll up and see any other messages first, but sent
Sent a finger
a middle
to
her
his
middle
mom.
finger and scrolled up
Okay.
finally, and now she notices it was his mom. The number was unsaved though, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you got. But you know what? At the same time, I
Wow.
don't save all the
It's
numbers.
probably a droid thing. Who knows?
But
yeah,
that well, okay. Well, so what happens with that? What was the
Well,
now what? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I erased the entire conversation out of sheer panic. I was like, "Oh my God." So I erased it, and he never said anything to me. I just I got in the shower. It was just nothing else. I didn't bring it up, and I have no idea if she ever mentioned it to him. I have no idea. I was really embarrassed, and I still am pretty embarrassed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not the
'Cause
best.
I mean,
You
I
sent the
would-
middle finger to his mom.
So she
You
did.
deleted it from his phone, but you still haven't deleted it from his mom's phone.
Well, yeah. So, but she, to my knowledge, she never said anything to him. So maybe.
Well,
I don't
the
know.
conversation happened. That something.
You think so?
I think with his mom.
I don't know. Maybe she just.
I would be like, excuse me.
A lot of
It's
parents in
definitely-
technology, they probably think something
it's
was
definitely
broken.
possible. Oh yeah, or that too, or I don't know how much she knows.
Maybe
about
But he never brought it up.
technology.
You'll find out.
Yeah, she never
down
brought
the
it up.
road.
He
Is
never
this-
brought it up to me.
Are you
Nobody
guys still
ever
together?
Said anything.
Are you guys still
Yes,
together?
We are.
Okay.
Yes.
So, this will lead down the path of marriage, and they will
Uh-huh.
have a long marriage, and they will have children, and they will have a long life together. And then someday they will find out that they have been cut out of this woman's will, all because of this
see,
middle
I was
finger.
thinking
Oh my
that.
God.
I was thinking that. At the wedding, your mother-in-law to be, she's going to hand you a gift.
And it's
And
gonna be
it's gonna be
I
a
was-
middle
I
finger
was
of someone.
Screenshot.
She's like, yeah,
Like
what is
maybe,
this?
maybe she'll tell the best man, and the best man will have like a great story.
Does she?
And then-
How is your relationship with her?
Oh, it's good. It's fine. Like we get along really well.
It's probably fine then.
Yeah,
She's a
maybe
mom.
the
Yeah.
message never went through. Maybe she never
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh.
Maybe
That
she's
happens
a,
all
the
time.
she's a
Maybe.
typical
I just felt like such an ass. Oh my god.
person, and there are plenty of people in that generation. I'm just saying that don't fully understand technology.
This is true.
And she
And
may
she's
not
like,
even
what
have
is
known
that?
what
Is
she
that a
got.
hot dog?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I might have gotten away with it. I don't know, but
Right.
something
That's
tells
weird.
me
She might
Like,
have
in the
thought,
back of my mind,
I'm his number one. That's so cute.
Oh
Who knows?
You would think, and not everybody knows what a middle finger means. I don't know.
This is what you get for snooping.
See?
Yeah.
it is. It's true. But
Makes
in the
mistakes.
back of my mind, I feel like maybe he knows and he just doesn't like confrontation. But that's, I mean, again, I have no signs. I have no. He didn't say anything.
I
to
do
me.
believe I would have to, and I don't love confrontation. Actually, I don't love conversation much either. But I do believe I would have to be like, so you flipped off my mom? Is it?
Did that,
I would say it just like
over
that.
dinner? Hey.
Randomly bring it up.
I mean, hey, admittedly, sometimes I ask my wife to do the dirty work for me. I'm like, could you go flip off my mom? For me?
Oh, no.
Could you tell her we're not gonna go? We can't make it to dinner on Sunday or anything
No.
like that. But all right, well, I think this is fine. It's good.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Nobody's
you know
brought it
what?
up. It's been a
And
long time.
maybe
Don't
he's
be
listening right
snooping.
now. Maybe he's listening. He's like, I knew she did it. And it's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's fine. And if this is the way, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
this is the way he finds out, I'm fine with
Or
that.
again, if someday you'll end up with that beautiful wedding gift of a middle finger just
Yeah.
in a box.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe.
That mom
We
is
can only
hilarious.
hope.
She is hilarious if she pulled that off.
Yeah.
Not Rachel, thank you for the call. Keep us posted if something changes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And again, we will start working on Choose Your Own Adventure, the Monica Brooks story. That is coming. Blow Your Mind is next. Egg salad, a dog, and a car accident. All coming next. Hang on, please. There. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, that poor little lady. That poor mommy. Probably, oh, you're my number one fan, too.
Aw.
Aw, Shannon. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you, too.
Woo.
Ew, that's not good, Angel. Hi, Mary. What up? Angel's dad was in a car accident last night, so he has a concussion. Black ice. And yes, it does have to be black ice. Sorry.
Slow down.
Yeah, it's all over the place. You can pretty much bank on it on a day like today. They're going to drive like they can drive normal on any other day, and then a bunch of people are going to screw up.
He's outside. He's outside. He's out on the road. Squirrel's Kevin's brother. But he works for the city, so he's salt down.
Shabba-dabba-doo and a skippy. Yeah, I don't know why that person sent a gigantic gibberish text followed by that punchline, because that was all the same. I blame our text system, I'm sure. Can't possibly be their fault. Always our text system's fault. See, because they've texted a second time, and now it is all gibberish again. Three hours late. We'll be there for 2 hours, and then we'll send them back home again. Look at that big hero of the championship game. I believe that is Dua Lipa. I think, is that his name? Dua Lipa? I think that's who that is.
The one with the little poof of
Yep. His name's Tua something or other. I think it's Dua Lipa's brother. Tua Lipa.
Tua Lipa.
Hello, I am Tua Lipa.
Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan. Flua Flipa. Mua
He
Flipa.
gets his eyebrows done. He left a little too much space in between.
Sure.
Uptown.
Stand by. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zack, Freddie, Mac. I kind of like this thing, too, of people texting in their secrets to 52353, but we just read them because they don't want to come on the radio, which I understand. So here's someone who texted in. I never told my sister I hooked up with her now husband.
Ooh, that's a juicy peach.
I know. And because, again, I always complain about our text system sucks and it cuts off messages. So actually what I have is, I've never told my sister I hooked up with her now husband when we...
When we,
Monica, when we,
that's still a punchline there. That's an ending.
When we were visiting our other sibling in the hospital when she was having her baby, we wandered off into the hospital cafeteria, and while we were having a burrito.
This is why Monica needs 10 minutes.
He bit
to put
one
this,
in, and I
this
looked
together.
into his eyes, and I said, "My goodness,
That's actually not
one
even a
hot
punchline.
man."
That's a middle of the story.
That's a
There's a middle.
There's a beginning and an end that needed to be added.
That's a big juicy
Leave it to
burrito
Monica
right there.
Brooks.
I am getting more too on the one that got the cut off that started all of us. Of to this day, I have never told her that it was my friend on speakerphone. Apparently, her mom thought her friend, they were on speakerphone, and the friend coughed in the background. And the mother was convinced it was the spirit of the dead grandmother speaking from beyond the grave because it just kind of came into the conversation.
Did you hear that cough?
And yes.
That is your grandmother.
And that cough.
Mom, no, it wasn't. Yes, it was.
That's grandma.
I know her cough. She's
There
a
it
very
is.
distinct cough.
These will happen at some point. Choose your own adventure, Monica Brooks style,
man.
and we will give you 10 minutes. That's
10 minutes.
Here's what I'll do: is I'll encourage people they can text in to 52353 the punchline.
Yeah.
And then I'll pick some that I like, and we'll present them to Monica. We will give her a solid 10 minutes to come up with a story, and then we will
Okay.
see. So it'd be along the lines of, to this day, I have never told her that it was my friend on speakerphone. Stuff like that.
Okay.
We'll go with it.
We're gonna work it out. Got some kinks.
It might be successful. It might not. Remember
We'll see.
Tiny Person Theater? We used to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't make it
I
to
remember.
February. There is a new, sort of like Viagra. Okay. So there's a new one. It's a gel and it has explosives in it.
Say what?
It's an actual boom right there. Yeah.
What? How does that work?
You rub a small
A
amount
small
of
amount.
this gel. It has nitroglycerin in it, which is the explosive that you
Yeah.
always see in the cartoons. And they say it works 12 times faster than
Well,
Viagra.
I bet. Gives you a charge right there.
I guess so.
That's not what you want.
I don't know. Maybe
Whoa!
it is.
It's like Incredible
Yeah,
Hulk.
it is.
Hulk smash!
Like,
I don't
man,
know.
he's
That's
wild.
crazy.
Yeah, so that is.
I don't want that.
Does it have a name? It's a rub. It releases nitric
Can you
oxide
imagine?
gas.
You touch your eyeball and your eye go, "Ah!" Your
yeah.
eye pop out your head.
Yeah.
Good gosh. Wash your hands. That's, oh no.
This actually
Pass on
sounds like
that.
one of Monica's choose your own adventure stories.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It
We'll
does.
just go to the next one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Whoa.
There's so many things wrong with this one. Woman crashed her car into a house. Why? Because her dog jumped from the back seat to try to eat the egg salad sandwich that she was eating while she was driving.
Oh.
Egg salad sandwich made her crash. That sandwich was that good.
Yeah. Dog in
Ugh.
the car, distraction. egg salad sandwich in the car. Massive distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Egg salad sandwich is a very fall-aparty kind of sandwich.
I've never had one. I just never found them to be appealing. So
I enjoy them.
They smell weird
I
to
would
me.
never force Monica to try to eat one. It does not seem like a food that you would like.
No. No.
I like
It's
it,
okay.
but I also consider it to be house food. That is non-traveling food right there. That's
Mhm.
not one you have in a car. The smell, as Fred points out, that's not a confined space food that I really want either.
No.
Egg
'Cause
salad.
I can't get away from it.
I would also make egg salad sandwiches illegal in Zack America to eat at work. You should never bring an egg salad sandwich to work.
It ruins the workplace.
It smells like some sort of gas leak happened
Yeah.
in the back. You don't want that. No, really no salad sandwiches of any kind. Chicken salad, tuna fish salad.
tuna.
None of those are allowed at work.
All
and
of
in your
those
car.
Monica has done to us here in the studio.
I've had a
You
can
did
of
the tuna.
can of tuna. Yeah, I've done
You
that.
did the tuna. You
Feta
did the
cheese.
Feta,
feta
that
cheese.
Greek salad. I was
Greek salad, yeah.
surprised at how strong that smell was in here.
Feta and vinegar. That surprised
think
you?
it was gonna be
And
that-
olives? Come on,
I know.
Monica.
I didn't think it was
she
gonna be
knew.
that strong.
So
She
this
knew.
woman was in her car, 10 a.m., very early for an egg salad
So
sandwich.
breakfast, her protein.
Driving her car, and she was eating an egg salad sandwich. Her dog from the back seat jumped into the driver's seat, tried to eat the egg salad sandwich, and she crashed into what was at least a long vacant condemned home.
Okay.
So nobody lived there, but she did crash into a house, courtesy.
She
of
crashed.
the
Did she
dog.
finish her sandwich, or did she just,
Oh, that's for your story to be told.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna crash for the sandwich, might as well sit there and
And I
finish it.
crashed into the house.
Right.
Start with the punchline.
And she finished that sandwich.
Yep, and she finished that
Yeah.
sandwich by Monica Brooks. The end.
The roads are awful this morning. A couple of accidents to get to. Accident 460 West, Bedford County, near Johnson School Road. The right lane and right shoulder are blocked there, so some significant delays happening. Also, 81 North, mile marker 108.5 in Montgomery County. There's a tractor-trailer accident there. The right shoulder is closed. Also, 81 North, mile marker 149 in Botetourt County. Another tractor-trailer accident there. Right lane, right shoulder are closed, so some delays happening there. You got to take it easy on the road this morning. It's going to take you a little bit longer to get where you're going. I got another text report of multiple accidents up and down Peters Creek Road in Roanoke. Bridges are freezing over or frozen over, so you got to take it easy. If you see anything, pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Lots of school closings, delays. We got you covered on all those. K92radio.com. Make sure you check that list. Again, very icy roads this morning, especially secondary roads, until the sun comes out later on this afternoon. Sunshine today getting to 53, 43 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
Text 52353. Decent idea that maybe there's Monica's version of the story and then the actual version of the story, and you have to figure out which one was actually the truth. That's possible.
Oh, That's okay.
And here's
All
a
right.
secret at 52353. I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Hey!
Oh.
Ding. Like that one.
See?
You like that?
Yeah. Like, oh, look at that.
As soon as her crazy theories, Monica's like eyes get all big.
news in 3 minutes.
Yeah, Gerard and I did spin class
It was
yesterday.
a whole
I'm all right. I mean, my legs are a little tired. Actually, my leg. Gerard asked if I recovered. Have I recovered yet from spin class yesterday? My legs hurt last night a lot,
Yeah.
but this morning it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Now tomorrow could be a completely different story. Because usually they say the second day is the worst. So. Yeah, I took ibuprofen last night, so that might have helped. I forgot about that. I took it after dinner. Cause like I couldn't sit still. Like that's how much my legs hurt. If I sit still for too long, they would ache. So I just kept. It's 2 1. No wait.
1.
2 1 2 1 1. I think. It don't matter. It don't really matter. There's no wrong answer. It feels like 9 o'clock.
It does.
About 8 o'clock. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I'd be fine up today. I took some ibuprofen last night.
Take something.
Teresa, that's not going to happen.
What's that?
She said, just got home. Interstate from Buchanan to Roanoke are not bad. People just need to drive with some smarts. People aren't going to drive with smarts. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
Nearly impossible.
I took my time this morning. I was like, man, it's just a sheet of ice.
Yeah.
So
You can look and see in some spots. You can just see the ice. I mean, it should already start thawing out now. It's 43. It's above freezing.
oh. Oh, now? Damn. That's not good.
He's like, I don't think
Well.
it was yesterday because that's why I was taking a video of the TV. Remember yesterday?
Yeah.
And I sent it to him. Just like he was like, "Why are you watching this?" I was like, I mean, "It's just on mute."
Dang.
I was like, "Well, you know, it's gonna be all right. You know, if it's not this gig, it's the next one." You know,
Yeah.
like, he was like, "Thanks, man. I appreciate it." Like, geez, I
That's
didn't
not
know.
good. That's never good. But you know, but that happens a lot. It happens a lot in both. In both, like I mean, yeah, both. You know, and it's shocking sometimes. It's upsetting.
Yeah.
So.
I hate when anybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you kind of like in some situations you kind of like trapped there, right? Where depending on your job and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You may feel trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like it's hard to find a new job.
Yeah.
Or it takes long to find a new job.
Yeah.
And he was like, I dread coming. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's a good guy. I just wasn't expecting that reaction. I was like, I just sent him a little Snapchat video of the TV because you was on. You're on TV. You would think that'd be fun, but.
That's my favorite part of the song. That's it. That's my favorite part.
Good morning. To make things worse, her husband and daughter work there part-time and have no idea.
What?
Oh wait, no, they sent both. I thought that was just the. I thought that was just the end. My boss is a married woman.
Huh.
She's the wait.
Turn the lights.
I told Tony the text sucks. He just doesn't seem to care. Like I don't think he cares as much because he doesn't have to use it.
No.
So.
Oh my God.
Nothing you can do about it anyway.
I gotta see it in your halo.
We can't do this forever.
Well, I gotta clean this out. Totally forgot about this from before.
There you go. That's your punch.
Before break, a couple grease.
My boss is a married woman. She's
Yeah.
the store manager at a grocery store, and she's messing around with the bread man. It's making it worse. Her husband and daughter. Oh, shoot.
Problem is, there's not. What you're going to be told is it is a luxury, so we'll just go ahead and take it away. That's it. So you have to accept what it is.
Whoa.
We could certainly be more active in providing all of these issues to M-Gage all the time. Just be on them constantly.
I thought you did that. You tried that.
I wasn't like crazy persistent or anything.
Every time you say it, I think about
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you like my shoes?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that. Your Snapchat was on like your 2 seconds. I was like,
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was like super fast, and you put the little.
Here's my shoes, thanks.
You put the little robot thing. It was like. I was like, you can't even see them. Where'd you get these from? Fleet Feet.
Or the
Good.
Amazon.
I heard
I looked
Fleet
up
Feet is
reviews
expensive.
on them, and they were like number
Very.
one, so I was like, okay, I'll buy them.
Yeah.
Fleet Feet for shoes is sort of like the co-op is for groceries. Everything is marked up.
Wow.
These were 70.
I got some new basketball shoes. Should be.
But Teresa, nobody drives us smart, so that's why. Hi, Junior. Hi,
That's what I told
Brandon.
her. I was like, it's not gonna happen.
Hi, Shannon. Thank you.
Here's to wishing.
Whoa.
Have you worn them yet?
Yeah. Danced in them on Sunday.
Look at you twirling around, twerking.
Yay.
You,
Get my twerk on.
you want us to the club?
Ow.
803 Angry Tuesday.
Angry.
If you missed the brand new Anger Diary, These Things Should Be Better. You can get it at 9:15 right here on your radio. You can also go to our YouTube channel and watch the video. Go behind the scenes. That's the K92 Mornin Thang. So youtube.com and then that. Go ahead and search for it. Hot list coming next.
Oh, Mariah Carey, she's such a diva, and she showed that during the Golden Globes. And also, Oprah, will she be president one day? Maybe. We'll talk about that in Hot List.
Hey, in the morning. Hey.
Hey.
K92.
Just weather stuff all over the country, all over the world.
Where'd you go? Where did you go, my love? I wanna know. I wanna know, my lovely. Hi, Ruth. Where did you go? Hi, Andrew. Ooh, perfect. Perfect.
Ava has her first big field trip. They
Mhm.
want to do but she leaves early in the morning and gets back like 10 or 11 at night. She's like, oh, you gotta sign this and give the money for this. I'm like, I don't know if I want her to go on a field trip.
Isabella's got one that's like a weekend this year.
Yeah.
It's like $200.
We're at DC. No, where the hell is it again? Yeah, they're going to DC. But it's just kind of like it'd be her first real
Taste of freedom. I mean, trip. Sorry, what?
Yeah. I was like, maybe I should go after, come along.
No, maybe you should not.
And I could be chaperone.
No.
On the bus.
You gotta work.
You can be chaperone on the bus.
Mommy has work. Chaperone.
Mommy has to leave her daughter
That means you gotta
alone.
participate in everything. You can't just be on the bus.
I'll be here napping. Y'all let me know when you get
Right,
back.
yeah, I'll be here when you get back.
My mom was the chaperone.
I did not want my parents to be no chaperone.
And
Thank God they never
and all the
did.
other parents like trigger, so my kids going, so you can keep an eye on me. She was watching everybody. We were in DC, and plus we have family in DC, so they were kind of like there too. But it was
It's like when you're a kid, everybody else's parents are cool.
I got in trouble on the bus because
Your parents aren't cool. Everybody else's
Bell.
parents are cool.
I looked at my mom and I said, her dad looks like Ike Turner. And I got in trouble. On that
From
on the
your
bus.
mom?
Yeah.
By
She
your
said,
mom?
you never say that. Oh my God. Because he did.
Rolling down the
It's like a curse
river.
word. You can't call somebody Ike Turner.
do.
Like he did though. He looked just like him.
Yo, you're a kid. What do you know about Ike Turner? That's the other thing too. Yeah. Like, what do you know about Ike Turner?
Oh, it was Uncle Ike. Uncle Ike.
Yeah.
You don't understand the real Ike.
I died, didn't he? He died?
Yes.
Who? Turner?
Ike? He's been dead a long time.
He was washed up. So.
Oh, he definitely was. Tina was not. Tina is now.
He does.
Oh. Yeah, so Meryl Streep, she was on Kimmel, and she accuses the Mariah Carey of stealing her seat during the Golden Globes.
I saw something that said Mariah Carey stole your seat. Is that true?
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
Stole my seat. Yeah, I came over and there she was, next to Spielberg, sucking up.
I see.
Mariah Carey invited to the Golden Globes. Janet Jackson not. I'm just saying.
She was busy. She was very busy.
Janet Jackson.
That too.
Not Janet Jackson.
I'll see you on I-89.
Get it
anytime.
right, Miss Jackson.
Hey, Meryl Streep, hot or not for you?
No.
Not?
Nah, I mean, she's funny. Not hot though.
Not hot?
No.
Like
It's just
Not
not
like, is
not
it
my
Helen
type.
Mirren that's really hot? Is that the one?
Hotter, yes.
Hotter.
I do like her with glasses versus without.
I
But in
would.
The Devil Wears Prada, she was kind of hot.
Uh-huh.
She was kind of hot.
If you're playing the either or game, I'm going to choose Helen Mirren.
Okay.
Helen
Just
Mirren.
wondering.
She was
I don't remember.
older.
Yeah.
I think she was spotted out in a bathing suit, and she was like, boom.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, she
Helen
still has
Mirren's-
it like, boom.
Janet Jackson had a song on the radio back then.
Oh, you are so wrong.
I can't resist. You
Miss
said
Jackson. Okay, well, moving on to Oprah. Everyone's
That's my
talking.
Aunt Janet. I'm allowed. It's family. We're related.
Aunt Janet.
Yeah, Aunt Janet
You're
Jackson.
the adopted kid in
Zach
the family.
She's
Jackson.
huh?
auntie.
Yeah.
All right, well, Oprah. Everyone's talking about Oprah. If you look at Instagram, Facebook, all of it, they're like, Oprah for president. Come on, make it happen.
I'm holding on to hope because my dad wanted that 26andMe for Christmas. The thing where you do the DNA swab and then you send it in and they give you your family lineage, all that.
Yeah.
Come on, Oprah.
Come on, Oprah.
You're
If
hoping
there.
she's in your family?
Hey, cuz. She's like, huh?
Watch, I'm going to get Janet
What?
Jackson. I'm like, oh my God, I am related.
Uh-huh.
Those are my Jacksons.
Yeah.
Who
And
knew?
then,
Get to
yeah,
the
by your
Jacksons.
theory, you're washed up by association.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got to be successful in order to be washed up.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem was never that she wasn't successful. You kept saying she was washed.
Okay, well, a few months
Oprah.
ago, Oprah said that she was not going to run for president.
That is just not going to
Nah.
happen because that would not be my strength. My strength is bringing people together. My strength is connecting people to ideas. My strength is allowing people to see the best of themselves, even in the worst of times and circumstances. That is not my thing. That would not be what I would be able to do well.
Yeah, but sources say that her two besties are in her ear. One has to be Gail. Come on. So they're talking to her and saying, why don't you consider it? Why don't you think about it a little bit more? So there's a chance.
I think she might.
She might.
Nah, I don't think she will.
You don't think so?
Nah.
You never know. Give it time. You can. I mean, you can just never know.
She
Things
said
change.
she said she wouldn't, and I don't know how everybody got this thing misconstrued. Like she never. That wasn't a presidential speech
But you know
up there.
what?
Like,
People have the
it was a
right to
great
change their
speech.
mind.
True.
And no, she definitely does.
that's
But
the
she's
thing.
never said, "I'm going to now run for president." Now everybody's spinning it like, "Oh, her best friends are saying." Like the lie
Well,
is
it
more
does
entertaining.
influence. It
Like,
does
nobody cares about
influence
the
you
truth.
though if you have people close to you that you trust and they're talking to you and saying, "You know what? I think that you would be a great president." That probably
And again,
does influence.
I
her.
think it because the reality is, I don't care what you stand for. Oprah would have a legit shot of winning.
She sure enough would.
Absolutely would. So if you are someone who has a legit shot of winning the presidency, it's at least in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
It'd certainly be in mine.
You thinking about it?
Because I say that I could say that right now. I don't want to be president because I really don't. But then if I had a legit shot to win, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
might
right there.
think about it.
I'll listen.
Think about it.
Let's see
Yeah, I
what's
don't think
going
she's
on
gonna do
there.
it.
Google game, very first one of the year is next. What are people searching for? Monica versus Freddie Mac here on your K92. Your mic's on.
Oh, mine?
No, mine.
Oh, Mike.
RVCCU at the end of dis.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. It's moved. That's it. Do with it.
Me.
Ibuprofen linked to male fertility.
That's what they're. I mean, high doses. But yes, that is tis the story today.
What did you say about high doses?
Or is it higher doses of it? Not like taking 2 ibuprofen is gonna.
My brother has some prescribed 1,800. Is it milligrams?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, holy. Like I had a headache, and I was like, "You got some ibuprofen?" He gave me this big ass pill, and I was like, "Yo, how much is this? Ain't the
4 billion. Yeah.
When I was home for Christmas, I was like, I don't know if I could. That might hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It might have the opposite effect.
Yeah, because that's the equivalent of like 6 ibuprofen over the counter.
Yeah, yeah. He has it for like his knees, or had it for his knees. He just has some left over. He doesn't take it anymore, but he was like, yeah, the regular ibuprofen weren't working anymore.
Ain't
Like,
about
yeah,
a
this is
boot
gonna be
bus
too much
like
for me.
this.
I'm scared. Yeah. I'm scared. That was a nice ass pill, man. I was like, shh.
What was it when you're a kid? And you know, kids get like constipated and stuff. And they give you that horse pill.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to like what's it called?
Yeah, suppository. You're supposed to put it up their butt.
Yeah. But I was like a preteen, and I said I refuse. I was like, no, I was just thinking about it. I said no.
What up, Brandon?
Oh, Romney's got prostate cancer.
Yeah,
He treated for it was like a year ago.
It was low key.
Mm-hmm.
He was saved by his magic underpants. The magic Mormon underpants.
Like what?
Stand by. K92 Mornin Thang as we predict the most popular searches on
Google.
Good morning, Google gamers.
Morning.
Hey, strangers.
Hi.
Where the heck you been?
Monica did a little vacation time, a little unplug. It was good. Monica didn't return anybody's calls for a week and a half. She enjoyed it.
Disappeared for a
Texted
while.
back.
Must be nice taking all that time off while your buddy Google was here dealing with people searching bomb cyclone all freaking day and night.
Ugh, that thing. Bomb cyclone. Oh.
I am so sick of the weather people inventing these ridiculous terms that they claim have been around forever, but you only hear them once and never again.
True.
Anybody been through a derecho since the last time we had that one derecho?
No.
Nope.
What was that, 2012?
Yeah, never heard of it before, never heard of it after.
And what about Snowmageddon?
Oh, that's right.
I forgot about
All
that.
of them. Ridiculous. Okay, now I will admit, there's one term I don't mind. Haboob. Everybody loves a nice haboob.
Yeah, I do too.
Let's start game. Snow, Paka, Bomb, Kano, Nami, Cyclone, Storm.
It's a,
It's like a sandstorm.
It is. It's a sandstorm.
Haboob.
A haboob. Yes,
Yeah.
it is a
What's
haboob.
it?
It's a real
Yeah.
thing. It's a weather term.
They don't change it every other year, right?
No.
It's like in
This just
Arizona, they
stays the
get
same.
lots of haboobs.
Mhm. You get a
Yeah.
haboob. The haboob is coming.
You
And
like saying that, don't you?
yeah, I do. Absolutely. Heck,
Especially
Like,
you,
hey,
Zack.
boob.
It's not bad.
I know.
It's my first time saying haboob.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
my
you're the
second
person
time.
that does traffic and weather. You would much rather say 27% chance of a haboob today
I wouldn't mind it.
than drizzle. That's,
Yeah, drizzle's boring.
Drizzle's way less fun.
Blah.
774-9236 800-468-9236. You'll team up with Monica or Freddie Mac. Try to win you this prize.
Family 4-pack of tickets to Public Skate at the Berglund Center. Dates and times at theberglundcenter.com. Haboob.
That's next on your K92 Morning Thing.
You mind?
Yo. Hello, Travis. Travis.
What'd you say? Where you calling from?
Hello, Travis.
All right. Make sure your radio's turned off. Make sure we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, anything like that, so we can hear you. And we'll be on in just a second, okay? All right, bud. Hang on. K92, hello. I'm doing all right, Tommy. How you? All right. Hang on, buddy.
Tomas. Huh? It's because the prizes suck. Good morning, Gina. Josh, the auction will begin shortly. Can I get an invite to the couch group? I want an invite to the couch group, please. I'm fun. I want in, man. I want in on the couch party. You can slide into my DMs. I won't tell nobody. Yabba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Got this going here. Google game. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. True that. Why you do that? Oh, man.
Do that. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you.
Monica, we are auctioning off your couch here shortly. Put a flip flap flown. Nip that trown blur.
Put it in.
Thank you. Thanks, Easter Bunny.
I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. I was chewing on a little Starbucks stopper. And I was like, I didn't throw it away. I didn't swallow it. I would know. I was like, I was. But it's right there.
I would know if I swallowed it.
Well, that's one of the, and I was chewing on a little Starbucks plug. That's the punchline. Where's the rest of this story?
Yeah, right.
And where's the rest? Maybe that's what it's called. Sort of like on the riff on Paul Harvey. And where's the rest of the story? K92 Mornin Thang. Monica Zack. Freddie Mac. In the house. Playing along with you. Let's say good morning to Travis. Good morning, Travis.
Good morning.
Travis, would you like to team up with Monica or Freddie Mac today, Travis?
I have to go with Freddie Mac.
Okay, Travis and Freddie Mac here on your thing. Hold on. And then that means their love can never be denied. Monica and Tommy. Good morning. Tommy.
Good morning.
Tommy, it's you and Monica today, okay?
Hey, let's do this.
Okay, yeah, we got this. Ready to roll. Trying to predict the most popular searches on Google. They are real live Google searches. So when you go in, you start typing, you fill it out, and it fills in. These are the popular ones. Each of you have 100 Mornin Thang bonus points with which to wager. The number one answer gets you double your wager. Anything else in the top answers is single your wager. 3 rounds. Round 1 is now. Predict the popular searches on this.
What was the first?
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 Tommy would make a great football pregame motivational speech. Get you fired up. Get out there. Do that for the football season. I like that.
What was the first?
Let's do this.
Locked.
What was the first?
Monica's
boy.
locked.
What was the
Fred,
first?
What was the first? First what?
First, I don't know.
Well, let me know when you're locked.
Okay.
I'm locked. So.
Monica, what'd you put? What'd you wager?
Okay. I changed it. But it's what was the first time like? The first time you like mashed potatoes. 5 points.
Okay. First time like. Fred.
What was the first football game? I don't know.
Okay.
5 points.
And your wager, 5 points. Let's see if there are any points for anybody.
What was the first state?
State.
Oh.
Oh, duh.
Delaware, by the
Delaware,
way, is the answer. Anything else? What are people asking about?
What was the first meme?
That's a good question.
What was the first meme?
Google
Probably a
that.
cat.
Maybe?
Cat doing
I think
something.
so.
Yeah.
What was the first meme? I'll look. There's probably an answer.
What was the first Continental
Yeah,
Congress?
somebody trying to do your homework. Sure.
What was the first video game?
Space Invaders. That is your answer, by the way. Or Pong, I guess, technically, if you want to get in that one.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, so no points for anybody. 95 points for each of you. Round 2 of the Google game.
Why do people drink?
Why do people drink?
Why do people drink?
You can always text
stop
in
it right there.
I know.
to 52353.
Why do people drink?
How you're doing in the game. You can also hit us up on the Facebook live video feed. Go to the Morning Thang Facebook page. 52353 is also where you can text us the end of a story, and then we'll have Monica fill in the rest of it. Some sort of Monica Brooks Choose Your Own Adventure. So far, the working titles of that bit are Monica Choose Your Own Adventure with Monica Brooks. Is it real or is it Monica? Or Monica Brooks, the rest of the story.
The rest.
I like start with the punchline.
Yeah, but they already
Yeah,
do
they-
that. There's that one too.
I'm locked, by the way.
Okay, Fred, are you good?
I'm locked. Yeah.
Okay, Fred, what'd you put and what'd you wager?
I was thinking, why do people drink alcohol? I'm going. Why do people drink shakes?
Shakes.
10 points, like protein shakes,
Yeah, sure.
and like things like that.
Monica.
And I was thinking coffee, but then I changed it to kombucha. 5 points.
5 points on kombucha.
Kombucha.
No, that would
Okay.
be if. Why does Monica drink kombucha?
Well, I can
The
tell you
only
this
person I
much. One of you is going to be kicking yourselves with the number one answer of...
Why do people drink alcohol?
Yeah. Number one answer, no points there. Are there points for anybody?
Why do people drink whiskey?
Great question.
Why do
For a
people
cold.
drink coffee?
There's coffee also.
Why do people drink beer?
No points for either of you, and you had points staring you in the
I know.
face.
I thought it was too obvious to be the answer. I don't know.
90 for Monica. 85 for Freddie Mac. Third and final round. Predict the popular searches on...
New Year's.
New Year.
New Year's.
New Year's.
New Year's. What?
New Year's.
New Year's.
We're going to do a little I refuse here in a second. So other people might do it, but you refuse to do it. What is it that you refuse to do? Maybe there's pressure on you to do it, but you refuse anyway. Text it now to 52353, and I will let you know how my mother refuses to make her life easier. I don't know why. She refuses. I'll explain. That's coming.
New Year's.
New Year's what?
All right. I am locked.
Okay, crap. I'm locked.
Monica, what did you put and what did you wager?
Okay, I was thinking party attire ideas, but I'm going to go with resolutions, 55 points.
55 points on resolutions. Fred.
I was thinking New Year's kiss, New Year's countdown. I'm also going resolution, 75 points.
75 points. Okay.
Let me see your paper.
What was that noise?
Because let me see your paper. Did you change?
No, I didn't. It says 75.
Okay.
If it's there, Fred is the winner. Gerard on Facebook says resolutions all day long. Let's see.
New Year's. Resolution.
Hey! New Year's. All I do is win. We got a regular one.
Big winner.
Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Janet Jackson is a legend.
And they stay there.
Yes, she
Facts.
was. Oh, she is still a legend. But I should also
She's
point
still
out
hot stuff.
that with that Google game win, Freddie Mac has had more radio success than Janet Jackson here on K92 in the last 10 years.
Monica, let's back up before Zack gets struck by lightning. All right?
Oh, man.
That's blasphemy. He's over here.
It'll be little Jackson lightning. That's okay. it'll be a cute burst of lightning. The whole family. That was
Throw
A
down
little
her
shot.
name
That's
like that.
probably what will happen is, Zack, the angry thug of Jacksons, we heard you have been talking smack about us. We are very angry. Can you hear how furious we are right now? We will destroy you.
You sound so nervous.
We will give you a beatdown. That's what
That's
they
not how
sound
she
like.
talked.
Yeah, that's not
It
what the
is very-
Jacksons
the
said. Come
Jacksons
on,
are really,
Monica.
It's very laid back and chill.
Congratulations, Travis is the big winner
You made it
here
sound
in
high.
the Google game. Now let's play out the rest of them. So if you were
Okay.
playing along, New Year's.
New Year's Eve.
Yep.
New Year's Day Taylor Swift.
Song on her album.
New Year's Eve 2017.
Well, sorry, Monica. Despite you having that, Fred bet more, so he does win. Congratulations, prize, by the way.
Yeah, family 4-pack of tickets to Public Skate at the Berglund Center. Everybody else, all the dates and times are through March. TheBerglundCenter.com. Icy roads this morning. Be careful if where you're headed, where you're going. It's going to take you a little bit longer. Tractor trailer accident, 81 North, mile marker 108.5 in Montgomery County. The right shoulder there is closed. 81 North, mile marker 149 in Botetourt County. Tractor trailer accident as well. Right lane and right shoulder are closed. Also reports of an accident 460 West in Bedford County near Johnson School Road. The west right lane and right shoulder are closed there. Again, icy roads this morning, especially secondary roads. Want to take it easy on the roads today. Sunshine today getting to 53, 41 now at K92. All your school closings and delays as well. K92radio.com.
Man, Fred, you won, but Devin in Roanoke texted in, claims that he scored 810 on the Google game right there.
810?
Ah.
Wow.
Isn't that nearly impossible?
I don't know. I'd have to even check. I'm not sure.
Monica and Freddie Mac here to tell you about the Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union. I mean, you never know when you need a loan, especially over the holidays when you spend so much money. Maybe you have an emergency come up. Well, that's why RVCCU, they have your back. And they have the new hybrid HELOC loan where you lock in your balance at a fixed rate and keep your line of credit.
Apply for the new HELOC loan. Get an interest rate as low as 1.89%. All the details for you, everything you need to know. RVCCU.org is the website. You can also feel free to walk into any of the 4 convenient locations. If you live, work, worship, or even go to school in the Roanoke Valley, you can be a member. Make sure you check them out on Facebook, too. Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union. Lending for life.
Highest possible score in the Google game, by the way?
300.
2,700. 2,700.
Oh, that's right. If you get doubles.
Yes. If you bet it all and you doubled, then you would have 300 after round 1. Then you would have 900, and then you would have 2,700 right there in the Google game.
Also impossible, though. Nobody's ever going to. I mean,
you never know. Never say never.
I've gotten the number one answer 3 times. I just didn't bet at all. That has happened.
You have had
I think
a
I
super
scored
high
about
score.
500 one time.
Yeah.
I think that was the most I've ever scored in the Google game. Anyway.
I'm coming for your record, Zack
All
Jackson.
right. We'll see, Janet Jackson. Aunt Janet.
I'm coming for you. That's right.
coming for your record,
That's right.
Zack.
I'm gonna take you down. I will smash you. I will. I'm very, very upset right now. Can you hear?
I hear it.
I would like to apologize for raising my voice.
Oh,
This is very
bless your
stressful.
heart.
I'm going to have to. Do you have any tea?
I do have some tea,
I would
actually,
need
yes.
some tea to rest my. I've been yelling.
You gotta
for-
rest.
Oh, I'm going to need a nap now. I'm done.
Who is Tommy?
Tomas.
Hola, Tommy.
Tomas.
Who the hell is that?
Who they say? That ain't Tommy. That's Line. I don't know no Tommy. Tommy.
So Katie sent me that ibuprofen thing.
Yes.
And I said, oh, I need that. She said, no more ibuprofen for you.
Okay,
I said, no, I need that. She said, no, it lowers your testosterone. I need your babies or something.
Okay.
I said, not right now, you don't. She's like, you're so anti-baby. I hate it. No, I'm anti-baby for the next couple
Anti-baby
years.
today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not forever. Yeah, is that a Reiner?
Okay. All right. Well, we can get your passes mailed out to you. All right. Thank you. You have a good one.
Let's see what the study says. And sometimes it's just like it's one song, one study, so it's not conclusive.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Ibuprofen has a negative impact on testicles of young men. Take ibuprofen in doses commonly used by athletes. A small sample of young men developed a hormonal condition that typically begins if at all during middle age. What's middle age though, really? I mean, if the average age, what's the average age for a man? 80.
Middle age, I believe, would be considered, 35 to 55.
Because men typically don't live as long as women. Evan Motrin are 2 brand names for ibuprofen and over-the-counter pain reliever.
seems kind of open for interpretation here, too. I also think you'd have to take a lot of it.
Yeah, like my brother, he's taken a lot past 5 years.
And he's gotten like 8 chicks pregnant around the world, so.
Yeah, he had some fun over in England.
Well, British accent, man.
Of course.
It is tough
All
to
right, good.
resist.
No, they weren't together at that time. They were off.
They were on a break.
We were on a break. Ross and Rachel.
On and on and on and on and on.
Oh no. He missed the kick. That's how they lost. Oh.
Yeah. That's how who lost?
Georgia.
Well, Georgia. No, I mean
Field goal.
Alabama scored a touchdown.
I mean, he
in
missed a field
overtime.
goal at the
He
end.
must. Oh, it must have been
In overtime, was it?
Not. Yeah. 8:34. Brand new anger diary. 9:15. These things should be better. Dirty little secret earlier is turning into some sort of new choose your own adventure game. We haven't figured out what it is yet. But Monica will create stories in her mind. And she does it anyway.
You know what? That is true.
Yeah. So I might that's what it's all about, working smarter, not harder. And you're a walking radio bit all the time. So we needed to harness your power.
We'll put it together.
And we're just trying to figure out exactly what that is. And then we'll be ready to roll. Another thing we often do around here, it's called I Refuse.
I refuse. I refuse.
Because sometimes people, they just, even if it makes their life easier, they dig in. Other people are doing it. They say, no, I refuse. Like, I'm to the point now in my life, I refuse to watch the movie Titanic. I've never seen it.
So it's like, why now?
It's just,
why?
Yeah, I've dug in on it, and now it makes sense for me.
Even if it's on TV, it's just like, what's the point now?
There is no point for me to do it.
No,
But
it's not.
Like, that's a little one. That's fine.
Yeah, you know how it ends. Stupid.
Yeah. My mother, she refuses to use any form of maps program on her phone. She has an iPhone.
But she won't use it for...
But she's constantly asking me for... She just moved to the area, so she lives in Roanoke now.
Yeah.
And she's constantly asking me for directions to places. I'm like, Google.
Just plug it in.
Google Map. It's right there.
Use Waze.
Well, can you write out the directions for me? No, I cannot. The robot
She said
will
write
them
them out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to... Because you don't know the directions. I mean, if you didn't know how to get somewhere, you would use Google Maps. Google Maps has the directions.
She wants you to do it.
They're written down for you.
And then write it out.
Oh, my God. The last time she made a long trip, she went to see some family in New Jersey. She whips out this old MapQuest printout.
You know what, though?
On a clipboard.
I don't even know. Do they still update MapQuest?
I have no
You know what I'm
idea.
saying? Because nobody hardly
It's
uses
been
that
years
stuff.
since I used MapQuest, but I had to go to North Carolina and I did the printout.
Why?
I know. I did the printout. I remember using the printout, and I still got lost. Still was lost.
Yes,
And,
because you used
and I called Jared.
the horse and buggy version of all of this.
I was like, I have my MapQuest papers. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost. And he was like, what? What are you doing?
All right, so you called him on the
called.
device that had all the mapping on it.
I know. Yes. Yeah.
Again.
But that was
there's
a long time ago.
And I don't care. Pick whatever one
That's a
you
long time
want.
ago.
Google Map, Apple Map, Waze, any of them. They will all get you to where you need to go.
So many options now.
Use them. Why she refuses to use them, I don't know. She also refuses to use online bill pay, which I just...
Some people don't trust the internet. You know, like hackers and all that kind of stuff.
I don't really use
It does
bill
make your
pay.
life easy.
I'm sorry, Grandma was talking.
Yeah,
Sorry, Grandma, go ahead.
Sorry,
I
Granny.
don't. Grandma, I just don't. Jared, I tell him all the time, I'd rather walk in and make a payment sometimes.
So you walk into, half of these places you pay in Texas and
Yeah,
in North
they have
Dakota.
a different
And
location.
I still write checks because
Like-
certain places, there's one place in particular, I have to write a check.
Like Roanoke Gas, you can't
'Cause I don't
do
carry
it here
cash.
locally. You got to mail your check to Charlotte now. So how do you do Roanoke Gas? Like, how do you pay for your gas?
Well, Jared likes online bill pay.
Okay, so he does
likes it.
So who pays the bills?
Well, the thing is, when it comes to some of the kids' stuff, it's around here in the area. So I write a check because I don't carry cash, and I know that. I know
Your time is valuable. Why would you waste your time
But
going
what is
all
it?
around
Zach,
town?
her time is not valuable. She
No,
does
it's
not.
not.
She doesn't value her time.
does not.
She would rather spend the gas that she doesn't have in her car.
I know, and there's one place where they sent out a notice, and they were like, "Oh, you can pay online." I'm like, I still feel good just handing the check.
It's the
I
same
don't know.
thing.
I
You
know
know
it's
that.
I know.
No, Fred, it's
but
easier,
just,
actually.
Yeah.
but you know what? It may change anyway. I'm running low on checks, so
Don't
and
tell
you're
me you're going
last.
to order new checks.
I know.
I think all those companies went out of business because no one's been ordering new checks.
You can order the
Come
fancy
on.
ones. This isn't Valpak. You can get new checks and get the leopard
And my mom
print.
does the same. Where every month she complains, I gotta pay bills. It takes forever. It doesn't have to. It takes a second.
I know.
Now I'm on with all the paperless. I don't even
Yeah.
see the mail anymore. It's spectacular.
right.
It's
Do you
all
have,
in there. Pay, done.
You don't even have to log in. You can set it to automatically draft
I
out
know
of your
it.
account and stuff too.
I've had the conversation.
You never have to look at the bill.
Yeah,
If
you don't
wanna-
even have to. It's auto pay. I get it.
You want to make sure like they don't overcharge
You're
you
talking
for
to someone
stuff.
that has
You
a
wanna-
purse. I
refuse.
I have a purse full of receipts
She's
right now.
stubborn.
Too. I was
She's a
like,
stubborn individual. What do you refuse to do? We'll get into it a little bit deeper here in a second. So go ahead and text 52353. A lot of people here, Samantha in Troutville, social media, won't do it.
she won't do it, so she's not
Yeah.
on anything.
My parents aren't either. Do not do
Are
social
you
media.
sure though?
I'm positive.
I don't
My
know.
mom-
I
they
think
both-
your
they-
dad
they-
might have
they-
a secret account.
They both have a Twitter account.
I think they have a
Ironically.
secret Facebook account. I would,
They
and I would
What?
snoop on my
Wow.
kids. Yep. They probably wouldn't let me in. And
Your
I'll
father
get in.
was a cop.
Yeah, he probably does have a Facebook. He probably friends with.
Yeah, I
don't even
still
know
to
it.
this day don't. When they told me way back in the day not to have a Facebook page, I don't know how
He
they
has
found out
one.
I had one. Maybe they saw the history on the internet. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. He's a cop. He's figured it out. He's watching you
Why
right
wouldn't
now.
he?
My mom checks in on Facebook from
You
time
think
to
it's
time.
your friend
like,
Troy?
on our
They're tracking
It's
you
not.
right
It's-
now.
Your dad is Troy. That's what's happening right here. Blow your mind.
true.
52353. You refuse. We'll get into that more next. Selena Gomez and Marshmello. It's a guy.
Yeah, he
Marshmallow.
wears a helmet thing.
He does. Also, an underwhelming dessert.
It is. Marshmallow is so whack.
Grandma Hall has a Facebook.
She does. She does. It ain't under Grandma Hall though. Nah, I'm not giving you her Facebook name. Grandma Hall. She was like, "Who is this?" Monica Brooks added me. Who is Tommy? You're not gonna find her. You're gonna try to find under Hall. It ain't under Hall. No, it ain't. First name Grandma, last name Hall, first name Grandma. You want this closed?
Not really bothering me. To get to you. To get to you. Hi, Jeffrey. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello, Gwen.
Work at a
Gwen.
bank and still won't use bill pay. Somebody said work at a bank and I still won't use bill pay.
Why?
I like you mean like bill pay meaning online.
Yeah.
Online banking and
Yes.
bill pay. Yeah. I don't do the automatic drafts. But
No, I like
do
to at
pay
least see it
online.
and be in charge
Yeah.
of the funneling of
'Cause,
all
yeah,
of it.
they'll
but-
overcharge you and shit. Like I do do it online though. Except my power bill, I do pay that at Walmart. Like I pay AEP at Walmart because it's like a $2, $3 fee to do it over the phone or online because you're using your card. Actually,
There's
if
no-
I hook my bank account up to it, probably
Yeah,
is no.
no,
extra
there's no
charge.
fee. Not on like an online
do
bill
that?
pay of your actual bank.
AEP.
Yeah,
Online?
I pay it online. I mean, all it is you fill. I mean, all this is you fill out the amount, and your bank sends them a check instead of you sending them a check.
Yeah, they do the work for you.
That's all it is. Check out a
Somebody said their own pee for like, why do people drink?
Pee.
Why you drinking your own pee?
Why you
over
drinking your pee? I think it's a Cardi Blackstone. Why you drinking your pee?
Every time. She was bleeping it out herself.
You let her listen to Body of Cardi?
No. I haven't heard that song, though. I haven't heard it all the way through. It just popped
She's
up.
only allowed to listen to Nicki Minaj Truffle Butter instead.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah! But I talked to you yesterday. Hendrix was determined to be just loud. And because once I hung up, he disappeared. He ran off to play with Sissy. But he came out with a hockey stick. Just, and just doing it every day.
I'm Mario!
Santa Claus got him one of those sets where it changes over to soccer and hockey and all kinds of crap. So he has hockey sticks that I have to take away because he'll chase after everything. He hit me!
Napatapok. Walk top of the bubble. Hustlers. Gangsters. Ooh, ooh.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, just a song. I was like, no.
Ooh, ooh.
Nothing.
I'm a dangerous ham.
I don't think that Taraji movie is going to be any good. I don't want to see it at all. Proud Mary.
I don't know anything about it. I
You
thought
see
you'd
the
be. Yeah, I saw the trailer. I thought you would want to see that. You like that song so much.
Racist.
I just don't. It's just like it's
Woman hater.
I don't see her in the role, and I don't see it being it doesn't make any sense to me.
Ooh,
Red
ooh,
box.
baby. Ooh.
What's that sound?
Rasa Karanto?
What?
Hot? What Joe qua de fluta? K92 Mornin Thang, Monica Zack, Freddie Mac.
I refuse. I refuse.
Sometimes just refuse.
Mm-hmm.
Monica Brooks refuses to use online bill pay.
I don't do it now.
She also refuses to stop using the red box. I think you're the. Do you still get your newspaper out of that machine?
The red
too?
box. Everyone uses the red box. I'm not the only one.
Everyone
what?
The
everyone
red box.
uses the red
Everyone
box.
goes to the red box. You use the red box.
Why do you call it the red box?
Red box? Whatever. I don't know. You go to the red box?
It's called I go to red box.
I go to red box. I don't
get a red box.
You know what I'm talking about, though. Do you go? Yes.
I go to red box. Yeah.
All right.
It's called our
Not
stream
the red
things.
box.
I don't need to drive to some silly box
That
somewhere.
too. Like
I'm not
Katie,
the only one.
Katie calls it. I want to get a Starbucks. Like she
wanna get a
refuses to
Starbucks.
say. I want to get Starbucks, or I want to go to Starbucks. I want to get what is a Starbucks?
She knows.
Nothing.
I get a Starbucks.
It's a Starbucks.
You know it
drink.
involves Starbucks. That's
Nah.
all you need to know, though.
Nah, bro.
Is there a red box?
I don't know.
The red box?
The red box.
You know, Zach, I refuse to say bye on the phone when I'm hanging up. I don't say bye.
You don't say bye?
No.
You just hang
Because
up?
it means that you don't want to say bye. You want to say.
Katie
Till
gets on
next
me about
time.
it. Katie gets on. Say bye. Say goodbye. I don't say bye. I usually end it with, all right, I'll talk to you later, or all right, see you.
So she
You
says
say
bye,
one.
and then you just hang up.
Yeah, she says
Wow,
bye. and
you're like the movies. I always wonder that in the movies. You know, no one ever says goodbye in the movies. They just blam, hang up. And I think, man, y'all hang up on each other all the time.
You know, that does happen. My mom hangs up on me every day.
Well,
but
yes,
that's different.
because you're calling her at 4:30 in the morning. There's no
Yeah.
reason to do
I'm
that.
talking to you.
So you won't say bye.
Yeah, and I didn't really notice it until she brought it up. But even after she said how I don't say goodbye, I just still don't say
You
it.
say love you.
I say love you.
Yeah.
But you will not say bye.
Nah.
That's kind of awesome.
Now it's like a thing where I just continue to not do it out of spite because I just haven't been doing all along.
I might start saying bye to Fred when I talk to him just to see where
Bye.
bye, Fred.
I'm just be like, all right.
Bye-bye.
I don't even know if I say it in person.
Goodbye.
I think you do. I think.
I just say, all right, see you later. I say a lot of see
All right,
you
bye.
laters. I say, all right.
So
You know,
I
why
say, all right, bye.
is there something about the word bye? Did your father say it to you and he never came back? I mean, what is
No.
this?
No. No, I just, I like see you laters.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't have anything against the word goodbye. I just never say it.
It's so
Don't say
weird.
goodbye.
Why?
Don't say
Why
bye.
say it?
Goodbye.
I say, all right, bye.
Goodbye is
Yeah,
what
hang up.
AOL does when you signed off.
Mhm.
Goodbye. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Yeah.
Text 52353. I don't know, some guy. My dad refuses to learn how to text. It's another one. Like texting and social media. I think I don't care if you don't want to, you have to.
Just
Yeah.
no.
Or you just, the world gets to pass you by and you can't complain about it anymore. But that's it. But then you make life inconvenient for everybody around you.
That's
Would
true.
you just text for crying out loud?
My dad texts, but he pokes with his index finger, just kind of pokes the letters and the numbers and stuff.
So better than Facebook poking. I was getting concerned
I know.
over there. I'm
No,
like,
no,
good
no.
Lord, don't do that.
He just pokes at the touch screen. It's like, use your thumbs. Type with your thumbs. He refuses.
I refuse to work another coworker's shift because they're lazy. I ain't doing it. Signed, the whole office is listening to K92 instead. I like that. That's good.
That is
Josh
true.
in Roanoke refuses an automatic car. Doesn't care. Wants the clutch. Wants to
Okay.
drive
You do
the
have
standard.
more control. Yeah. It's good. It's better for you.
My mother did that for the longest
a-
time, too. My mother refuses all things that are easy or comfortable. That's what she does. So for the longest time, she drove a manual car as well. I think just because she didn't want to pay the extra $4, I think, to make it be
Okay.
automatic. She refuses to use 2-ply toilet paper, man.
What?
Why is it always still that?
What?
It's
Why
always
is
Scott.
that?
Still Scott.
One ply?
Just I don't know. Just that sad.
That's what we have here at work.
It's.
I
I
think.
know. It's
like
she-
one ply.
That's what
Ugh.
her house is too. All the
cardboard.
time.
She likes
still.
it.
She doesn't like comfort. None of these things. All these things are easy. Why you refuse?
It's not worth it. It's not worth refusing to use 2-ply. It feels a lot better.
Well, maybe
also,
it's comfortable for her.
flushable wipes. That is you
I don't
2-ply
know about
toilet
those
paper and
flushable
flushable wipes.
wipes.
Those are things you need.
I want to like flushable wipes, but every plumber I've ever talked to says don't use them because they will clog up. Even though they say flushable
This is
wipes.
flushable.
I know it does.
I'm not going to throw it in the trash.
Ew.
No.
No, that's like a
I'm
dirty
still
diaper
gonna
trash
flush
can.
it.
No.
Yeah.
I refuse to put a flushable wipe in the trash can.
No, you better not.
How could you?
I'm like, what? Was Fred eating breakfast in the bathroom? No, you didn't.
Freddie Mac is having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Man, why does this house smell like a diaper? I don't know what's going on there. My God.
Oh, God.
Man, let me
Yep.
see. We're all backed up here on the roads.
Are we now?
81 North. Mile marker 108.5, Montgomery County. There's a tractor-trailer accident. The entrance ramp there is closed. Also, 81 North, mile marker 149 in Botetourt County. There's a tractor-trailer accident. Traffic backed up about a mile. So you want to avoid those areas if you can. You got to take it easy on the roads this morning. Sunshine today, going to melt all that ice, that's especially on those secondary roads. You got to take it easy until then. Getting a 53 today, 41 now at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
Really, you never stop learning.
It's true.
And that is Freddie Mac here on your K92 Morning Thang. You never stop learning, but me personally, I refuse to do my own taxes. I'm not doing it.
No,
not worth it.
I did it for a while.
My dad tried that too.
Ugh.
Terrible.
It is when you can work with somebody, especially if you're going to work with somebody like David Kemble, who, by the way, is way cheaper than any franchise place. So now you're paying half to 2/3 the rate. So it is downright cheap to have someone, an expert, do your taxes for you. Simply not worth it. And that's why I work with David Kemble and Kemble Tax Services. There are big tax changes coming, these Trump tax things that's actually next year. But if you want to get ready, I would highly recommend working with an expert now. They're going to prepare you for your taxes this year and then have that in mind. David has been taking classes, prepping for all of the stuff that's going to go down. The fact is, the man hates taxes. He doesn't want you to pay. This is a game to him, and the game is you getting a higher return, you paying less on your taxes. This is how his brain works. When you're at Kemble Tax, you are a name, not a number. And they want you this year, next year, and 10 years from now. Life insurance, financial planning, all of it. And again, you're paying half to 2/3 less than the national chains anyway, and you're getting better service. IRS, again, delaying refunds for some people until the end of February. If that's what you need your money now, Kemble Tax can help you with that. They're on Orange Ave in Roanoke across from Denny's. And now a brand new second location in Salem. So clearly they're doing something right. Ridgewood Farm Shopping Center across from Lewis Gale. 343-4006 and online at KEMBELtax.com.
Flushable wipes are everything. Changed my life. No. You don't just. What did you say?
Squishy
you
butt.
said something with his mom, and then you said.
Squishy butt.
You said something like it's uncomfortable, but you made this face kind of like. Why did I just say that?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember.
I guess it had to do with the toilet paper, but yeah. So you never used flushable wipes?
Nope.
Yeah, you use the flushable wipes, and then you use the toilet tissue again. I call it toilet tissue. You know, to dry it. You don't walk around with no wet butt. No, you don't walk around with a wet butt. That's not what I'm saying. You dry it with the you wipe. Look.
Let's talk about wiping booty.
Let me show you something. All right.
What? No.
No, you know what I mean. Let me teach you something. No, you wipe with the toilet tissue. Wipe with the flushable wipes. Wipe with the toilet tissue. Wipe with the toilet tissue again. That way it's not wet. It's not all mud butt.
Wet booty walking around.
You don't want that, man. Yeah, I put that on my Snapchat. The other day. I was like, you know what? I'm so thankful for these. I'm gonna take a picture. I've been using it for like a year now, I guess. Katie put me on. You don't got no new what? What, your phone? Or you didn't update Snapchat?
I didn't update my phone. I didn't update Snapchat either. I haven't updated anything.
So you refuse to update your phone?
Yales.
Yeah, I'm like, I refuse to say bye. She hates it. I was on the phone with somebody. I just end it. I just say, all right, bye. No, I don't say bye. All right, see you later. Or all right, I'll talk to you. And they'll say bye. They say bye, and then I say, all right.
See, but
That's the way I talk.
Dwayne, if he's on, Dwayne will. If I talk to Dwayne on the phone, he'll say, "All right, Auntie, bet," and hangs up.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, for some reason, it was cool to say one. Yeah.
I know. I remember that.
I was like all my friends used to have it on their voicemail because I ain't had no cell phone, so I would call them from the house phone.
Oh, it was always playing.
And then they ain't answer. They'd be like, yeah, they got their little song. The little song will play, whatever. And then they'd be like, yeah, leave me a message. Da 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 da. All right, one what? It's so stupid.
I'm still kind of lame with like, all right, bet. I'm like,
huh? Bet what?
And they already hung up. So
Wait, I was gonna ask you.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, gross.
A banana, banana. Mud butt. Hello, mud butt.
Ew.
Yes, he refuses, and I said, "Use the potty." No, not yet. You are a big boy. Yo, it's a potty. And he settled down on the potty, and all he does is like mess with the stuff, and he just sits there. Like, that's all he do.
No, I Diane Keaton over Helen Mirren.
Huh?
Diane Keaton's hot.
Angry Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
Angry.
Monica, Zack, Freddie Mac. Freddie Mac, who refuses to say the word bye. He will not say it.
I don't know why. I just don't.
Vanessa Lynchburg
like
texts in. My husband does the same thing. I don't understand why. Somebody else, her mother doesn't text. She will not say bye. She believes that bye is forever.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I mean, some could say that. I just, mine doesn't even go that deep. I just don't say it.
Just don't want to.
And now that Katie gets on me about it, I really don't want to say it now.
You start digging in.
Yeah.
I know that.
And it's just second nature anyway, so it just happens.
It's exactly why afternoon DJ Bob Patrick does not have a Facebook page. He's dug in now. He's just decided he's never going to have one.
Yeah.
No, he won't.
It's just like, come on. Especially working in this business, but it's like you in Titanic.
Yeah.
You've gone so long without it, you're not going to do
His
it now.
would be whiny and awful anyway. He doesn't really need it. I don't know.
He has a
fun
Twitter.
on
That's
Twitter.
enough.
Yeah.
He has fun
That's
on
enough
Twitter.
for
He's
him.
good with
Yeah.
that too.
That's what he do. Twitter, it's all I need.
He wins awards and stuff for Roanoke's like best Twitter feed.
He does
and stuff.
promote hard on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
So he's good.
I'm not sure if that's open for voting right now. There's some
I don't
bunch
know.
of best of voting going on.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you vote Morning Thang.
You can do that.
Please.
You can pick any of us for any of the random visionary categories. I love throwing this and those in there. Back when I
Yeah.
used to win King, they don't do it anymore because I used to win every year. So
They took it away.
they get tired of it. Like, all right, he's ruined it. Never mind.
no.
Yeah, that's
We'll
embarrassing.
find a new award. Best not Zach Jackson. Go ahead and pick that one instead. Here's some of their speculation is Fred had a girlfriend that said bye and never came back.
Bye, Fred.
Did I? It's possible.
She went out for cigarettes, and then she never came back again. And that was
the weirdest
end.
thing.
Trending is coming here next. Then, if you're on the podcast thing or the Facebook Live video stream, we'll be chatting with Psychic Suzanna, so get ready for that. Raw water is for rich idiots. We'll explain next.
What? You say raw?
Yes.
Me and Monica just like, huh?
What?
Raw water.
Raw water.
Raw water.
Row wow. Pow wow. What?
Pow
Row
wow.
wow.
Oh,
Row
he lost
wow.
weight.
Like, I like it raw, not water though.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, diggity.
I believe I say bye. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do. 'Cause I feel like you say sometimes you say bye. Like to.
it's unintentional.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I didn't mean it. I'm going to stop doing it now. You
No,
can't
I
stop
just-
me. Kick
I
your
don't know
ass.
why. I didn't even
I
notice I
see.
wasn't doing it until Katie. And now I basically continued not doing it. I do it out of spite sometimes, but most of the time it's just second nature. All right.
Yeah.
My mom like she'll be like get off the phone. She'll be like, okay, all right, okay, all right, bye.
My mom
Like,
doesn't
why
do
you
that.
do that?
She'll be on her cell phone and her house phone will ring. And Mom was like, "Oh, the phone's ringing." Click and just hangs up on me. So I don't even know it's coming.
That's kind of disrespectful.
Well.
Rude.
Oh, rude.
All right, is this rude, right? So last night, I'm watching TV, and I'm watching Shameless on Showtime. Katie doesn't like it. She doesn't watch it, whatever. So she walks in the room, and she was like, after a few minutes, I'm sitting there just watching it. Didn't really acknowledge that she had walked in or anything. And she sits down. She's like, "Is anything else on?" Isn't that kind of rude?
No.
That's not rude.
You were watching.
Yeah, I'm watching.
She was doing something else.
Sure, that's fine. But
when I'm done.
But no, I turned it off. I was like, I don't even want to do it. But I said,
that's kind of a ridiculous question.
It's got a demanding like lean to
right,
it.
because there's always
Anything else on?
That's like an
Maybe. I'm not watching
ancient
it.
question to ask because anything is on anytime you want it to be on. So
Yeah.
of course everything else is
And
on.
this is on demand.
Right.
It's not like TV.
Is anything
and,
else on?
Can we change the channel? Like
That's basically saying, can you stop watching this stupid show? I mean, that's really what that is.
exactly. It's kind of rude. It's kind of mean. Even her tone wasn't even. Is there something else on? It wasn't even like that. It was real calm. Like, is there anything else on? It's still like.
Something else. Is there something else on?
I would prefer you say. I was like, but you were don't be mean, and I like turned it off. But I was like, you can say it nicer.
But you had established control. How long have you been watching it?
Oh, like 15, 20 minutes.
That's
It's
it's not like it was 2 minutes ago. And he
right. It wasn't when she was in there, and I changed.
You weren't
it while
both
she was
sitting
there.
there.
No, I had already been watching.
He had already claimed ownership to the
I
television.
had the remote.
I'm sure there's another television
It
somewhere.
hasn't mean. She didn't mean it to be mean, but it was because it's like.
Because I'm sure you have some other viewing platform somewhere in the house that she could have gone to.
That's what I said.
I
was mean for saying that.
Yeah, you can sit there until we're done.
I was like, you got the computer in the other room. You got the TV downstairs.
I was like, can we watch something we all can watch?
When I'm done.
I would prefer. No, I don't.
So
mind
what if he
turning it
says
off.
that to you while you're watching Love and Hip Hop?
Right.
I've heard it.
I would never say that to her while she's
our
watching
go- our
Chrysalie
go-to
Knows
show-
Best.
Stand by.
Go-to show is always agree on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it only makes sense, but it is kind of weird. So Dippin' Dots, ice cream of the future.
Oh, love them.
They have started another business, cryogenics.
Cryogenics.
Yeah, like when they freeze bodies and stuff.
That's kind of weird when you put that with ice cream. I mean, you think about ice
shouldn't
cream
be
and you
under
think
the
about
same
them.
Now,
Yeah,
they're
like-
not doing the cryogenically frozen variety. I mean, that is the same
mean,
technology. Flash
still-
frozen ice cream of the future. They're going to...
I know, but when you think about Dippin' Dots and then
It's
you put
freaky.
that with...
I know. They're starting
just is
Dippin' Dots
weird.
cryogenics. So they say it's for people who want to freeze things like probiotics, bacterial cultures, plant extractions, things like that.
Ew,
But it's
yeah.
all the same technology.
No, 'cause it's got the same like factory.
So maybe at some point you will be able to go in and be cryogenically frozen and then smashed into 1,000 little strawberry flavored pellets and eaten by your family. Who knows? But-
Dippin' Dots, what are you doing? No, that is like amusement park gold right there.
You know what
That
kind
is-
of freak you out about Dippin' Dots too
What's that?
is it's one of those companies where it came out of not what it was intended for.
It was an
Yeah.
accident.
Yes.
Sure.
Originally, ice cream of the future was being developed through experiments intended to feed cows,
Mm-hmm.
and then they started freezing ice cream instead. So
Okay.
And look what they have now.
Yep.
Yep.
Now they're talking
Doing
about
it up.
freezing.
And eventually they'll
other
freeze.
stuff.
Number 2.
Probably not, but Brad Pitt tried to pay $120,000 to watch Game of Thrones with Khaleesi,
I heard
Amelia
about
Clark.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Is that creepy? It's creepy,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, because I was like,
if
he's
you
a
want to
single
be
man.
alone with her,
Yeah, I
that's
think,
kind of
and
creepy.
he wants to be alone with her.
I mean, the service was
not-
up for auction. This is Sean Penn's Fancy Rich People Gala for
Yeah.
Haiti that he does every year.
Oh.
And the prize up for bid was watch an episode of Game of Thrones with Amelia Clark,
And he wanted
who
that
is
prize.
Khaleesi. He was outbid. He went up to $120,000. Somebody else paid $160,000.
That person's even creepier then. If we're judging Brad Pitt,
Why'd he stop at 120? I mean,
I
for
know.
him, what's another $40,000?
Just go ahead
maybe
and
it's
do
the
it.
budget for the month, he's trying to budget his money.
That's, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm on budget. I can't pay anymore.
Going through a divorce.
Dippin'
so-
Dots ain't free, yo.
When you watch the movie with Khaleesi, I mean, are you watch? Is it alone or is it with? I mean,
It's
I'm
so
with a
odd.
group.
No,
And
that-
then what's
that was
her
the prize.
obligation? Is she supposed to just sit there quietly? Is she supposed to talk during the
Kinda
thing?
weird.
It's all very odd.
Mm-hmm.
If they know each other, maybe it's not as weird though.
I mean, I get it was all for charity,
Yeah.
but again, do they actually sit and watch a show, or do you just say, no, cool, it's just a donation?
Because I mean, you have to think she's thinking this guy just paid how much to sit next to me?
Yeah.
Also-
and how close do they have to sit? Is it on the same
At least
couch?
2 seats over. At least 2 seats.
2 seats over, you might as well be home. I mean,
That's
who
what I did
cares?
with
2
Zack.
seats, so he can just look at you. Oh, okay.
And what if it's one of, she's naked sometimes on that show. So what if it's one of those episodes? That's weird too.
Yeah. Just don't look at them.
This is all
Eat
weird.
popcorn.
You got to
Just
look
don't
forward. Look straight forward. You don't look to the side where she's at.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 1.
Raw water,
Raw.
which is water for rich idiots. This is a
Okay.
thing now. They're marketing raw water, which is the water off the grid.
This
So
isn't the Hershey company, is it?
No, unfiltered, unsterilized spring water. And they're selling it for $37 for a 2.5 gallon container of, quote, raw water.
Okay.
It has a vaguely mild sweetness, a nice smooth mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Nothing that overwhelms the flavor profile.
Have fun with that one.
No, that's how you get sick.
I get a little diarrhea.
Well, I know.
Good
And they're
luck.
sitting there. Well, what they're claiming is, when it goes through the system, it's got all sorts of mind control devices in it and fluoride and people's old medications.
Oh,
and this is
gosh.
why you want raw water.
No,
Probiotic quality is what they say.
No.
I guess if you have a lot of money to spend and you don't have anything else to buy.
I'd rather sit next to Amelia Clark and watch Game of Thrones and have water, regular
True, yeah.
water.
Yeah, people litter.
Yeah, there's no science to back any of this stuff up. They're trying to sell machines that allegedly will pull your water out of the air. That's how you'll get your water.
Oh, yeah.
A $4,500 home system called Source, which pulls unfiltered water from the air,
You want
a.k.a.
that?
rain.
No. That's how you get sick.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll install a bucket at your house for $200, okay?
Same thing.
You don't need no $4,500. Get a nice bucket of delicious raw water every day.
Put a pitcher out there and just let it
Unfiltered?
catch the rain.
Here's the number
That's
one thing that should tell
delicious.
you this is all stupid. One of the main backers of raw water is this guy named Doug Evans.
What
And
up,
you
Doug?
know Doug, but you don't know Doug by name. Doug was the guy behind that $400 juice machine that was stupid that nobody wanted. Remember the one where you put a bag of juice into the machine
yeah.
and then the machine spit out juice?
Yeah, like squeeze the bag.
But it was
right?
a bag of
It was
juice.
a bag of juice.
It was like it was putting a Capri Sun in a box and then squeezing
the
it out.
point?
That's all it was. It was
Yeah.
$400. Juicero, which
Trash.
did go out of business.
Yeah.
So yeah, now he's into raw water. That
Okay.
guy. And that guy has more money than us? That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
he's an idiot.
Hey, he ain't doing something right.
Yep. He's making money.
We're the idiots.
People buying this stuff?
I don't know.
Somebody's
I
gonna
bet you
buy
his
it.
I hope not.
his checking account's probably got more money in it than yours.
It's true. It's true. He
Mine
can afford
too.
to invent this stuff,
Exactly.
What's his
whether it
name,
works
Doug?
or not. Doug?
Doug Evans.
You know what we need?
I don't know.
Oh,
We
fine,
need
Doug.
more rich idiots, okay? If y'all could help us find some rich idiots, we'd really appreciate it. If you know a rich idiot, send them to this show.
That's true.
We need them. Because I don't know if you knew this about this show, raw and unfiltered.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Probiotics, too.
Mm-hmm. Got it all.
Yeah, it's all those different things. It's keto friendly.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is keto.
That's right.
It's
Got a
also
different
That is right.
freezer
it is
right here under the
paleo.
thing.
It's cryogenic.
We got it all going on.
Mhm.
Yep.
If you know any young rich idiots, it is also on fleek. So go ahead and let them know that as well.
Morning Thing on
Facts.
demand, a.k.a. Dippin' Dots on
Speaking of raw and unfiltered, that's what the podcast is, and that's where Psychic Suzanna will be here in just a second. So if you want to talk to our psychic, get your future, set your year up. I mean, these are your first readings of the year. Call now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. If you want to watch and listen to that, that is on the K92 Morning Thang Facebook page, and we will do the Anger Diary on the radio next. These things should be better on your K92 Morning Thang. Well, we're doing the podcast. Yes. Well, yeah. No, we'll do it all here. K92, hold on, please. K92, hold on, please. K92, hold on. K92, hold on. K92, hold on. Why you
Good
get
morning.
that
How you
set up?
doing? Doing great. Oh, well, it was really icy this morning. The drive was a little difficult this morning, but yeah, it's looking better now. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Gosh, I know it was like they got hit with a lot of snow that way, but wow. Okay, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna get some calls for you. All right. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Brittany. Make sure your radio is off and we're not on speakerphone. Okay, we're gonna talk to you here in just a minute. All right. Hold on a second. K92, hello, what's your name? Hey, Heather, make sure your radio is off and we're not on speaker, okay? All right, one second. K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Cameron? Hey, make sure that we're not on speaker or Bluetooth. We're going to try to get to as many calls as we can, okay? All right, one second.
Moony, noony, 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 noony.
Yeah, spin class is cool. I wish maybe it's just that lady and her style or whatever. I wish the music was better. Like I have just a lot of EDM like remixes. Like it was Pink. What About Us? But it was like up tempo EDM.
Well, a lot of those people, they do for those is they specifically look for a BPM and they just look for like stuff online,
which is
and
fine. I get that.
Or they people put together playlists that are all just a certain BPM.
Yeah, I have a friend that's a manager of a place called Cycle Bar in Charleston. Same idea, just nothing but classes all day long. And they have a live DJ for their classes, like a guy in a DJ booth in the corner of the room, like mixing songs with it. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, we don't have like a
DJ for that.
any kind of like real like hip hop dance.
Yeah, my friend.
Well, we do.
One of my friends.
We don't have like recycling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, the other problem is the reality. Fred, you are a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're pretty good at it. Most people are not.
Yeah.
And they're just not. Why is this recording in one channel? What the hell's going on here?
Are we
One
off the
channel.
air?
No.
I mean, are we talking on the air right now? The board's enabled or whatever, right?
No, the board's disabled.
It's only recording in mono?
No, it's recording into the left channel. Oh.
What happened?
Hang on.
I could probably fix that
No, I got it. Hang on. There. Okay. Fixed.
Hey, we got 1,000 subscribers. Look at that. What?
On what?
YouTube.
We do?
No.
I was like, no,
What
we
the? I
don't.
was gonna say.
No, Fred does.
Katie and I.
Yeah. Fred probably hasn't done a video in months.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, exactly.
I thought about that in the shower last
Rotten
night. But now
son
I
of a
got
bitch.
a few ideas for some videos that we can do. You know, we can.
I don't care about your channel.
No. I'm talking
know,
about
that's
us.
what
I'm talking about us. But I mean, I would do them and they would go on our channel. Like a little.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later.
Wait, no, not that one. Hang on.
It's loud.
You're loud.
I'll turn my headphones off.
She's psychic to the stars. Psychic Suzanna.
First time in 2018 as we say good morning to the psychic Suzanna. Good morning, Susanna.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Do you have sort of like a blanket psychic vibe about 2018? What's the energy like?
Well, financially, I think we're getting better. A more sound country.
Seems that way.
Yeah, and I feel as though things are going to go back to the center a little bit more.
Okay.
In our life.
I think that's a good thing, right? We like center.
It's a very good thing to be in the center.
I feel like we've been on two ends. Everyone's on an end right now. We're all standing on the edge, and we're screaming at each other, and no one's coming into the middle.
Yeah, meet me in the middle.
Right.
Halfway.
Yeah, so I think I'm okay with that one. Let's get some people in here. Let's figure out what's going on in their world. We say good morning first to Brittany. Good morning, Brittany.
Hello.
Brittany, you are on with Psychic Suzanna, so you'll just say, hi, I'm Brittany, and how old you are, and then she'll go from there. Take it away, Brittany.
Okay, I'm Brittany. I just turned 25 yesterday.
Well, happy birthday, Brittany. What a great year this is going to be for you.
I
New
hope so.
foundations are going to be led. Just new foundations are going to be laid.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to make things happen this year that will take you through decades. So
Okay.
I feel very good about that. Are you where someone loves you right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you married?
I'm getting a divorce.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. There is going to be another relationship that'll be supportive for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Not the one you're thinking about.
Okay.
All right? What is your daughter's name?
Paisley.
And how old is she?
She's 3.
Are you aware of how important you are to her?
Yes.
And are you aware what a good mother you are?
Some days.
Well, you are.
Well, you
And
can't be
there
a great
will
mother, a great parent every single day. That's exhausting. I got your back on that one, Brittany.
Here's the thing, though. There will be more children that will call you mother. You will live and love in a wooded area. But right now, I need you to take care of yourself and do some healing before you move on to another relationship.
Yeah.
Okay? So
Okay.
this is the time you're going to realize how important life is to you. What's your son's name?
I don't have a son.
You will. Bye.
Oh, look at that. That's like a mic drop right there. She's like, you will, and his name will be Rodrigo. Bam. Brittany, have a great year, and you definitely stay in touch, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We got one more. We got Heather. Good morning, Heather.
Hi, good morning. I'm Heather, and I'm 29.
She's prepared also.
I love it.
Susanna, you still... oh, sorry. I cut Susanna off.
Oh.
She's here.
what?
She's here. I
There
put her
you
on
go.
hold by mistake. Susanna, are you there? Okay. Now you're here. Did you hear Heather, or do you need her to start again?
I heard Heather.
Okay, go ahead.
She came out bright and like a bright star.
She did.
Heather, are you pregnant?
I am pregnant.
It is a healthy pregnancy.
Great.
Healthy pregnancy. Have you already had your son?
I do. I have a 3-year-old named Corbin.
Okay. And have they told you what sex this baby is?
This is a boy as well.
I know. I know.
Like you didn't give me a chance.
I'm going to pray for you constantly. I had 3 boys. Girls are the way we save the world, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, very healthy baby. Very healthy baby. You're a rock as a mother. You only need 5 for a basketball team, so just know that. I am going to also tell you that your picture is going to be in print.
Okay.
What do you do for a living, honey?
I sell life insurance.
All right.
Okay. So your picture is going to be in print, and it's going to be positive, not a problem. There is also going to be for you money from the past coming forward within 2 months.
Okay.
A reunion in another's home that will bring you clarity with the past. I like that. And one other thing just between you and me. There is going to be someone who's going to tell you stories about a family member. They want you to get upset. Just walk away and says, my psychic said I don't believe garbage anymore.
Okay.
And I need you to remember it's not your job to take care of everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yep. Some Heather time in there as well. Thank you, Heather. Congratulations on the baby. Good luck with
Thank
everything.
you.
Have a great one. Susanna, what do you have for the peanut gallery?
The peanut gallery. Clarity is coming for you, Miss Monica.
Clarity. Okay.
You're going to be in somebody else's house, and there's going to be an aha moment where you hear something that'll just make sense to a lot of the garbage in the past.
Aha. Right there. That's you. Aha. You'll have that moment. Okay.
Johnny Mac. Not Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac.
Yeah.
New Year, same old Johnny Mac. Isn't it?
I thought that was a joke.
I used to appear at a bar called Johnny Mac.
Yeah. I
So
know.
I keep thinking of drinking with Freddie Mac. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Freddie Mac, I am going to tell you that there is going to be a female who's going to be bringing you a little bit of stress in your relationships.
Look at
And
you.
it's not your fiance.
Right.
No.
Somebody else.
Fred's
Just be
he's a
alert.
charmer. He's a
Aha.
charming individual. Aha.
Just be alert.
Okay.
And Zach,
Yes.
I don't know where you're going, but this place is so poorly decorated.
Ooh.
There seems to be flags or white paper hanging down from the ceiling.
Okay. Flags
Right,
and
just-
white paper. Interesting.
Maybe not in the shape of flags. How about that? You're going to go into this place. There's going to be a lot of crazy acting people and a lot of fun.
Okay.
All
I
right.
like that. I like fun in poorly decorated places. That's good. Because they spend their money on fun, not on decorations.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Awesome. Mediapsychic.com. That's the website. You can go. You can reach out to Psychic Suzanna. She'll do one free question. Just put K92 in the subject, and you are good to go. Mediapsychic.com. Suzanna, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, live long and prosper.
Yeah.
Lots of crazy acting people.
Maybe.
Fun.
That's
but as long as I'm
entirely
fun.
possible. All right, Facebook PPLOs. We are rolling on here. Have a delicious raw water type day.
Phone number and your name one more time.
Fred, say bye to everybody.
All right.